What is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing on this Monday afternoon? Hopefully all are doing well. What's up, Frankie? What's up, Alex? What's up, Hammy, Steamed, and more? Hopefully having an amazing, amazing day. With that being said, let's start off our day with another match of The Blight. Going pretty well, Rag. Going pretty well. I cannot complain. By the way, completely missed it because I think I was in the middle of a match, but thank you much for buying some merch to put onto your PC. Really cool to have my logo on someone's devices. So, it's just in general kind of cool to have my logo and branding out there in the wild where it's not me wearing it. But hopefully all are having a great day. Alright then, Blighty boy. Yeah, I did forget to say Marvelous Monday, and I completely forgot about that. Talking with DVD Dev about the golden toolbox. He told me not to really discuss it and said if he did say anything, it'd be spoilers. So, yeah. Golden toolbox. What you talking about there, Steamed? I'm curious. Are you talking about, an anniversary toolbox? Alright. I completely forgot that yesterday was rank reset, too. So we are into the purple ranks. So if no MMR, it very easily could be survivors who are a little bit greener than the rest, or obviously some red ranks at this point in time. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. There's a golden toolbox inside the water tower in Dead Dog. I was not aware of that. Interesting. So very possibly just a little Easter egg, or possibly could be an indication of something else in the future. Alright, alright. I like the sound of it, not gonna lie. But who here is excited for tomorrow with the Nemesis release? Should be quite exciting. Like a solid gold toolbox, not an anniversary. Yes, the 13th is rank reset every single time. Yep. Always the 13th, and then usually all updates happen on a Tuesday, hence tomorrow is going to be the release of the Nemesis. Should be a good old time. Ah. You're not stupid, Frankie, you're not stupid. So while we stream today, I do have to think about what dish I want to make tomorrow. Tonight, for those who may have missed it over in Food Channel, I made some crushed red pepper and garlic roasted carrots, as well as a honey baked chicken breast. So I think next time I want to get a skin on chicken breast, I think the honey butter rub that I had would probably do a little bit better under the skin, where the skin will kind of keep all those juices in on the chicken. The fact that it spoilers, if you talked about it, assume it's an Easter egg. I'd imagine so. Easter egg would seem more likely than not. Was chatting with some coworkers about kids and names earlier. He said how you and I would never name our kid any variation of Caitlin because you're dyslexic and I'm stupid. Yeah, I'd want to keep the name simple. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Personally, a name that I've always been fond of is Rose. Caitlin. I mean, I can kind of see it, but yeah. Name them Kugal. What? That sounds like some form of Jewish dish, just because at the end it kind of looks like Kugel. Not gonna lie. Though I guess it's more European than it is traditionally Jewish. European Jews, you know, are very fond of Kugel, of course. It's a Men in Tights throwback. Ah, gotcha. Because a new girl was hired who is named Ellie, this now means that we have Ella, and Ellie. Fair enough. Alright. Drivers already. Man, drivers are on a roll. Yo, what's up, Psycho? How goes it? How you doing today, my friend? You excited for tomorrow's DLC? You gonna be playing some Nemesis and or some new survivors. It is a Psycho Mantis sneaking in here. Indeed, Rag. Alrighty, though. As a reminder, guys, we are going to be spinning the wheel of Killer today, but only using those who have between 0 and 9 wins. Anyone 10 or above will get re-rolled, just since we want to get everyone up onto their win streaks where possible. We also had Maddie, Maggie, Megan, Mick, and Mac. Mick and Mac. Add a little bit of cheese, we got Mick Mac cheese. With that being said, let's sprint about and try and find where the fresh LD survivors are. There we go. Perfect. Hello there, survivors. How goes it? Let's take a look. We see scratch marks going this way. Looks to be the Felix. Going out and about. Vaulting again, but not realizing that he's not exactly in what I would refer to as a good position to do that. Now, we do see a Tinker off in the distance, though. So let's head over that direction and try and interrupt it. It looks like they might have, unfortunately, hit a 10% skill check regression based on the fact that we got a second Tinker proc. Hello there, survivor. I don't think you're going to be able to finish that. Now, we do see Ash as well. I imagine we'll probably try and jump back on it. Yep, based on that directionality, I would be correct in that assumption. So let's whack the Ash and see where he goes after that. Oh, Ashy boy. Oh, I just meant to swing around the corner. Didn't mean to find an ace, but who am I to complain? All right, let's go back for that gen real quick. Lest we do lose it, more likely than not. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hello, Ash. Perfect. You hit Ash so hard, he DCs. Oh, Ashy boy, you sweet summer child. Well, let's meander around and go find where the rest of the survivors are. No one's over here. No more Ash to have listened to? Yeah, pretty much. Now let's swing, get a bit of extra distance. I will say when you fatigue swing like that, you do end up freezing in plays. It's kind of an odd one I've noticed. Not a fan of the voice acting for Ash? That's fair, that's fair. I don't mind it too much, but I can see why. With that being said, Frankie, could we do a quick favor and do a poll? You know, I kind of feel like maybe giving one of these survivors the hatch since we get a DC off the first down might be kind to do. But I'll let you all decide their fate as per usual. Look who's sitting in the tall grass. Indeed, indeed. In this case, look who's sitting in the corn. And appears to be the Ash. Felix, me boy. Where are you going? No, no dice. I almost had that turn radius there, but looks like Felix will be going out and about. Do I get an M1 here? I might. Hold up. No, I don't. It was close, but no dice. Let's break. Then we'll make up distance by rushing immediately. Yep, I kind of need to be a bit patient there as I saw what he was attempting to do. Dead hard, won't matter. You're bad, GG, bro. Yo, GG, Chris. Out of curiosity, just, were you the Ash? Appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. Alright. I mean, I normally try and do the hatch pull now at the beginning of the match. We have changed it up because we have seen people who really enjoy having some, for lack of a better term, wars on who gets hatch versus hook. Alright. We're gonna vault. Makes sense. There's another vault. That's number 2. And unless you have a dead heart, I don't think you make that one. So let's down you. But how you doing, Chris? Hopefully you're having a great day. Apologies if I was a little bit too aggressive there at the beginning of the match. I'm not great at Blade, but I'm definitely getting a whole lot better, let's put it that way. Do I have anything in the middle here to bounce off of? Not really. Yeah, the only downside of doing that now, I don't know if that's a bug or intentional by behavior, but we do tend to freeze up. Hi, Ace. Are you looking to die? No? Ah, rough. I thought I had the timing on that, but I swung a little bit too soon and kind of hooked it. Ace. Where are you going, buddy? You don't have too many more vaults now before you're locked in. There we go. Next match with Dragon's Grip sounds like a plan to me. Alright. Let's put Ace up here and get another barbecue and chili trigger. Perfect. I might be able to get to this in time. Yeah, I can. That's an absolute. Hello! Now, the question of the day is, which Felix did I hit and which one was off of the hook? You're not making that. No if, ands, or buts there. Let's pick you up, put you up on hook, and see if we can find Felix off of barbecue and chili. And that's the blood from the carried Felix, and there's the Felix blood. Sorry, Felix, but this is the end of the line for you. So you'll play Shack, that's fine. Let's mind game the window. We'll vault in. You drop, that's fine. Go to the left, which means you lose distance here on me. Let's take a look. He doubles back on the corner, fine by me. And let's swing around, push him back towards Shack, where he has very little value. Best option would be to vault. Second vault. And he does not go for the third one, at least not as of yet. Foxy out, and I think that there's the end of the match. I don't think he'll get to any of the unhooks at this point. And Dragon's Grip Overcharge. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be doing a bop build. Before I do hook up Felix here, what is the verdict on the poll? Let's take a look. And pull, and the verdict is Hatch. Come on, go for it, my friend. I'm just gonna sit here and get some extra blood points to bash my head against the wall. Bye, Felix. Enjoy. But GG, well played to these survivors. Alright. But that there is another 4K on the Blight. Is Tumble headfirst into the hatch? Yeah, indeed. But that there puts Blight onto a 4-win streak in a row. Not too shabby at all. Do you guys want to try and spin the wheel for the next match? Let's see if we can get someone with Overcharge and Dragon's Grip. Or do you guys like for me to pick instead? But Overcharge, Dragon's Grip, probably going to run Pop and Oppression more likely than not to kind of round it all out. I think that would probably be the best combination. If I were to pick on the most stuff, but if you want to do Streak, yeah, I'll be doing Streaks. That's not a problem. Now, who would be good with bopping gens on top of which? Need someone who can bop gens and also sneak up on the Dragon's Wrath. Yep, I'll fix the dryers momentarily. Yo, what's up, Merc? How goes it, Hag? Hag could be a play. Kind of rough. If they don't go into our web, of course. But a possibility. Otherwise, there's always the likes of Wraith or Nurse. But, you know, why not? Let's do a Hag match. Of course, this will not count towards our win streak, as Hag is right now on a 12-win streak as we speak. So we're going to do all gen perks. So, of course, we have Overcharge, Dragon's Wrath, Pop, and Oppression. So, Dragon's Grip, not Wrath. Overcharge, Pop, Oppression. Let's do Pop. Actually, let's do Oppression, Overcharge, Pop. And then we do have a Dried Cicada. And we'll do Dragonfly Wings as well for that additional extension. And then we'll do a match of Survivor after this match. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright. Let's see how well this match works for us. This is what you did last night with Hag? Gotcha. I mean, Hag can be really good at securing your 3 or 4 gens. And when you add in that Dried Cicada plus the Dragonfly Wings, it's going to make the distance that you can teleport to pretty far. But before I forget, let me fix up my drivers. Hold up one moment. Alright. Should be good now. Just in time, too. Alright, see a toolbox of, I thought for a second that was a flashlight, a map, and a med kit. No flashlights, which is always good news there, as we don't need to worry about any, one trying to disable our traps, outside of them hitting them, of course. The biggest thing is we're going to want to put a trap nearby the gen that we hit with Dragon's Wrath, so that's why when they touch it, they'll immediately run into it, ideally. It'll be easier said than done to make this work, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. I really do wish that Oppression would apply other gen perks like Overcharge, Dragon's Grip, to the other 3 random gens that have are also being regressed. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, you don't want to set it too close to the gen, though, is the problem. You want them to hit it on their way out and not hit it on their way in. That's the really peculiar part. So you almost need to figure out a location where they're least likely to enter the tile and most likely to leave the tile in turn. So it's a difficult decision, to say the least. And we'll take into consideration a lot of the survivor psychology. At least, though, you can get the most use out of it. I have shackles with it, so don't get scared off the gen. Makes sense, makes sense. I can see that argument. Personally, I don't care for shackles all too much. I actually really like the camera flick that you can get with it. Obviously, survivors can work against it potentially, but the camera flick, if you use it right, can be really advantageous on certain tiles, where they end up in the corners, end up in the basement, turn completely around. The biggest thing is you don't want to put the center of the trap through in the middle of their path, because if their camera, if they trigger it and the camera's facing right at the phantasm, they can just run through. So instead, you want to make sure that their camera gets flicked a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, so their pathing changes when they trigger it. That's the whole trick of using the phantasm traps to your advantage. What Nemesis comes out? It's already 15th in here, so Nemesis is coming out tomorrow. So keep in mind that most of the time for US-based, or I guess in this case it's Behavior Canada. Yeah, I think Behavior is Canada. It is going to be tomorrow, since going off of, you know, I want to say they're EST based on the location. I want to say EST. But yeah, so it'll be tomorrow. Should be quite exciting. Based on the fact that it's the 15th for you already, I would imagine that you're either GMT or AU, more likely than not. Alright, let's see. Where do we want our web to begin? So, let's put a trap right here. Once again, we're not going to put it head on to where that vault is, for obvious reason. Let's put one right here. That's usually a pretty common loop. We'll put one here. If they go for the tile. Check this gen real quick. Nothing. Let's go here. You notice that I never put a trap in the middle of a doorway or in the middle of the tile most times. I want the trap to kind of trigger and pull them into a direction. Specifically, I want to go this way on this one. Alright, so far they haven't been on gens. Let's put one here on the short side. Most times they'll go long side, but you never know. If they will reslit, probably not exactly at that point in time, to be honest. So I'll be a little bit off from that. By doors and small patches of grass. Yeah, normally you don't need to hide the phantasm traps all too much. You just need to know the radius of it and understand what the results will be. Let's hit you. Get you injured. Let's Oppression Overcharge Dragon's Wrath here. And let's put a trap in this location. Hi, Megan. Or let's reset this trap immediately after. We'll recycle this one. They've already gotten one gen done. Now, they did trigger another trap. There's Dragon's Wrath. Let's see if it sets off. Now, looks like she's being a bit careful, as she hasn't triggered any traps, which is interesting to think about. Is she still working on the gen? I think she is. Perfect. Let's pick you up. Good use of Dragon's Wrath. I mean, to be fair, if she had left either here or upstairs, she would have been immediately hit by the trap. So, interesting move on her part. I'll be honest, especially with the Terroritus approaching her. Alright, we see you. We'll hit Meg. You'll see every time they hit it, they don't expect the direction it's coming from. Alright. There's Cheryl. They're always being thrown in a specific direction. Let's pick you up now. And let's put you out here on the right. Yeah, I would have thought a locker play by the Yoon would have been smart as well, honestly. This trap here is pre-trapped. Or this hook here is pre-trapped, which is kind of nice. Let's keep that in mind. Hi, Meg. Come on, go to your left, not to your right. That'd be ideal. Perfect. Good, dead hard. Let's get her going on the short side. And then we can retrap. Alright. That is what you like to see with Hag. You do see another survivor coming on in towards the right, it looks like. They already hit the Phantasm trap, so I know they're going for the unhook. At least that delays them a little bit, gives me time to hook the Mag in the meanwhile. And then let's retrap right... Nope, don't have enough time to retrap. You're in a corner, so you'll get hit one way or another. Let's retrap here. I do hear another gen being worked on, not too far away. Let's break this pallet while we have a chance. Means I don't have to really play around that loop anymore. Oh, hello! 2 survivors. Don't mind if I do. That gen isn't really well progressed, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Let's hit you. And Cheryl is back down. Perfect. Let's retrap the car. Might as well pick you up, see if you have a DS. I don't really care too much. And if you don't, then really good stuff for me. Hi, Megan. How are you? Let's recycle this trap. Imagine Meg will go for the unhook. Yep, would make sense. Oh, Cheryl, don't you dare go back to that same location. You would be a fool. Cheryl, what are you doing? You are so cute, I swear. But if you really want to play around this, you're going to die. These survivors sometimes, I don't know. I don't know. They just want to die. I don't know what it is. Oh, she's dead now. Let's take a look around and see where we need to reset some traps. Looks like they set off one of them outside of that. Let's tuck a trap right here. Another thing about the Phantasm traps you want to do is make sure they haven't already initiated a animation. Alright, let's Oppression, Pop, Overcharge, and drag throughout this gen. Let's put a trap right here. Let's recycle this trap. There's Dragon's Wrath. Alright, see what you're trying to do. Alright, looks like my traps are a little bit off right now. Because they're setting them off, but able to get some distance with them. I mean, they can think all they want that they got tunneled, but it's on them for making those mistakes. Perfect. Let's reset real quick. And let's see. We're gonna put a trap right here. No, bot, I'd rather not become famous. Thank you very much. Let's break this. Pretty good, Hunter. Pretty good. Cannot complain. How about you? What have you been up to today? Anything much? Let's put a trap right here. You're already famous? I mean, you're not entirely wrong in that sense. Let's take a look at these generators. Nothing there. The bot doesn't need to help. Agreed. Alright, sounds like they're in the basement as we speak. Let's approach that location. We're going to want to trap right here. And Dragon's Wrath Oppression is up. Let's apply. And let's put a trap. I was gonna say right here, Yoon, but be my guest, drop the pallet. Is this a request build? It is indeed. Alright, let's re-trap. Yeah, I seem to be hitting the traps at a good enough angle where they can run through, which is lucky on their part. Hi, Megan. How goes it? Well, let's chase you real quick. Do we have traps in this location still? We do. You try and fake the window, doesn't work out too well. She gets dragged there. Well, sorry to say, but there's a door in your way. Alright, well, let's hook you here. Go for the gen that I hear being worked on right next to the hook. And then we can pop it and use oppression for right now. Let's see, scratch marks in this location. Yeah, I don't think you're getting away that easily. Will you go for the vault, potentially? Or will you go for... to the right pallet? Looks like right pallet. Perfect. Gotta love the ITH. And sounds like they might still be downstairs, too. Best thing to do with Hag is mash your teleport button even though a trap hasn't been triggered. I usually do that whenever I know they're heading in that direction. When I was this be more stealthy in P3 skin, his costume being black and all fleshy, bits covered in blood. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. Alright, let's pop an oppression this. Yeah, personally, I like shift, but that's just my personal preference. Yoon will trade. Perfect. Upsy daisy. And then, where'd Meg go? Looks like heading towards... Hold on one second. I could have sworn for a second I heard her, but maybe not. Looks like she's going for the unhook. Let's, in that case, put a trap right here on this corner. Not immediately in their pathing. And let's put a trap here on this corner. That should hit both the door as well as that corner. Let's go back around and see if they're healing back here. Does not appear to be the case. Alright. I still have one person on hook that I need to get eventually. Well, might as well go back towards that, as we do see it looks to be the Meg going for it. Well, that means you don't have DS, so you're going to be on the ground now. Don't mind me, Yoon. I'll be back for you soon. Don't you worry. Looks like oppression just went off. Or rather, not oppression, but overcharge. Oof. Missed that one. Let's re-trap this corner again. And then... she went behind. Well, that worked out a little bit too well. I mean, she should have been able to see by red light through the doorway, honestly. So surprised that worked out as well as it did. Alright. And we only have 2 hooks left. And what's the verdict on hook or hatch? Should be ending momentarily. And overall, we've kept them pretty much locked down. Looks like it's a tie. Alright then. I guess I'll leave it up to the fates and whether or not this Yoon will be able to get to hatch in time. I do highly doubt it, though. Either that or... Yep, that's what's expected. And down goes the Yoon. Sorry, I had a bit of a delayed teleport as I had to try and hit the teleport. Or delayed teleport because I had to hit the no signal button. So that being said, that there is a 4K for the Hag. Not too shabby. I mean, we got a little bit of Dragon's Wrath value. We got a lot of good gen regression value off of pop oppression overcharge, of course. And, you know, not that bad of a match. Not that bad of a match at all. But GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, alright. Yeah, that Cheryl did not have a good time. She just kept on going into my web consistently. Feel a little bit bad for her, but I have no remorse. Alright though. I just need to refresh my page. as whenever you click on a message while in the creator dashboard, it kind of messes up the way it looks. I don't know why. Alright, but that being said, I believe we are playing a match of Survivor. So if anyone is interested in joining, 'tis the time to redeem the Swift Cube. I have a hiccup there. Let's see, what Survivor challenges do I have at this current moment in time? We already finished Compendium 1. On to Compendium 2, Chapter 1. Unhook Fire Survivors safely, let's do that one. I can do that on pretty much any build, but we'll not be running them either build, let's put it that way. So I'll probably go with my Deliverance build. Yep, I know. I'm first fixing up my build, and then I'll fix that. I'm well aware. Now let's do you, and then instead of Unbreakable, we're going to run We'll Make It. Perfect. Grab a brown toolbox, and I don't have anything right now, so I should be good to fix the face cam in the meanwhile. Alright, we are good to go. It looks like we're going to be solo queuing as of right now. And I just need to get one safe unhook, which with BT, that should be pretty much a given. What I do need to do is, I need to get Yoon's perks unlocked. So I need to get about 1,000,000 blood points for that. Try and probably do that so then we can start working on Nemesis, Jill, and Leon next. Because everyone's unlocked now except for Yoon, and then we'll focus on, obviously, tomorrow's DLC thereafter. Alright, though. Wonder how long the queue times are tonight. I haven't exactly played Survivor recently. Anyone playing a Survivor today? Well, what's it been like? Long queue times, short queue times, just about average? Double check my build. I don't think I want anything else right now, as we ideally want to go for at least the first unhook and not be the first unhook, of course. Beside that, we should be good to go. You know, while we're here, let's get Yoon's perks unlocked. Why the hell not? You've only been playing kill this entire time? Gotcha. That is fair. Prove thyself. Not a bad perk to have early on Yoon. And we're just going to try and get you to 40. Don't need to go much further than that. Alright, we'll switch back to Felix for now, though. Felix, me boy. There we are. Perfect. We'll need to go through a few blood webs in order to get all of Yoon's perks as well. Not that would be too much of an issue for Felix. And we have a fully kitted out team. That's actually really good to see in solo queue, in my opinion. I would wager to guess that survivors who bring tools into matches are more likely to survive a match. Especially medkits and toolboxes, flashlights, I'd say it doesn't really, you know, matter too much for the most part. But it looks like Bill instead has decided to bring, or not Bill, sorry, Ellie has instead brought a medkit too. Alright. Well, let's take a look at offerings. And the results are Escape Cake, some blood point offerings, and blood points. Love to see it. Nothing that really influences the match all too often. Or rather, at all. So, don't need to worry about Mori, which is always a nice sign. Because I know that I'm going to be trying to take body blocks and hook states from my teammates. I don't know if they'll do the same for me. So it'll be a little bit dicey at times, I get the feeling. But we'll pay attention to hook states and take body blocks when possible. Of course, I'm going to not do that off the first hook, just because I do want to get my safe unhook and activate Deliverance for later in the match. Let's be very respectful of tear radiuses, lest the killer is a stealth killer. In which case, we'll have to just be very vigilant of, you know, potential Michael Myers, Wraith, Ghostface. theoretically pig, but for the most part, it's not exactly all too necessary to pay attention to that. And what map has the entity brought us? That is also another major question, of course. Verdict is... someone's device is a bit of a potato, hence why it's taking a bit longer. Because we're already all loaded up, and I'm pretty sure how it works is that it waits, honestly, until the last person's loaded up, and then it loads everyone in. I think for the most part, the load bar is your load time, but not indicative of everyone's load time, if I'm not mistaken in that fact. Could be, though. You're sleepy? Well, I mean, need to be in bed by 9:30 to get some rest for work tomorrow, after all. Alright. Corrupt Intervention. Let's keep that in mind. Let's also keep an eye out for a dull totem. That way we can see if they have Undyne, potentially. Oh, it is a doctor from the looks of things. Yeah, I knew that I was going to be as terrorist. I could hear it. So that's unfortunate. Try to get out of it as I saw him starting to static blast. Should have paid a little bit more attention. Try to get out of that a little bit further. Yeah, what's up, Zach? How goes it? Doing well, doing well. Can't complain. What have you been up to today? Anything much? Alright, so we're on tier 1. Looks like they're on the Jane. Looks like Jane's over here, so let's wait. Well, Jane, I don't know why you went into me. Didn't mean to sandbag you there. Trying to hide, and that's how that goes. Probably could have gotten a pallet stun, potentially. Should have went for it. Well. Let's wait. No, you're not suiciding. Now, he does have what looks to be make your choice. I cannot stay for that heal, Jane. Normally, I would, but I can't in this instance. I need to GTF the hell out of this situation. For Warrior's Tourney, we have to verse Eternal first round, and this best of one kind of sucks. I can imagine. Yeah, best of one's rough. Give another, what, 30 seconds? Now, he was over here. Looks like he's on Bill, though, so I think I can jump on Jen. Alright, Bill's down. Let's keep in mind that Make Your Choice is in play. And as soon as that we're out of Make Your Choice range, then the next Make Your Choice will be active thereafter. So he'll be leaving hooks pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, you can see that off the Kindred. He leaves them almost immediately. Let's do this. I'll go for the unhook on Bill. That will hit me with Make Your Choice again, of course. And I think he might also have barbecue and chili based on the fact that he went directly for the Jane. They think he'd go for the two-person Jen. Yep, they hit Elodie. Good timing on my leave. Hi, Billy Boy. Alright, we're inside his terror radius, which means Make Your Choice will not activate. BT will, though. Alright, let's go for the heal, Bill. We'll make it help us out here and get that quick heal going. Elodie is down. Let's work on this Jen real quick. And then we can always set up for the unhook thereafter. I think that might be the right play. She's over there. No Kindred. I get a sense that he does have barbecue, like I said. So, yep, there he is. Bill, nope, he's on me. So let's try and make distance. Honestly, between Felix and every other survivor, I just kind of like the aesthetic. Don't think we get this vault, so let's not waste momentum. We have a pallet here at an already finished gen, which is what we want. Really? I thought I had the vault timing there, but apparently not. Should have vaulted a little bit sooner. Well, at the very least, this allows me to utilize Deliverance. Now, I am noticing something. Okay, never mind. I thought I only saw one aura, but that's two. I can unhook myself, meaning that he no longer will have Make Your Choice value. So that's fine by me. I'm surprised that LD didn't get healed. Let's wait for him to shock out. And let's take my chance. And we should be good to go. Alright, we'll probably lay off of gens for a little bit until our broken stat as well as our DS are up. Let's try and find a chest. A chest does not deactivate DS. So that would be our smart play. Totems will. Obviously, healing someone else will. Gens will. We have another 30 seconds for a DS and broken stat. Not sure if they're on LD or on anyone else for that matter. Another... was that 15 seconds on both of them? I'm gonna try and find Bill if possible. Looks like he's injured now, though. LD's healed. 5 seconds. There goes Bill. That is unfortunate timing. I wonder if he's gonna come to the basement. Not be surprised if so. Nope, he does not, and we do get Kindred off of Bill, which is quite nice. I don't think I'm in range to get shocked, which is good. I'm going to not go for Bill right away, kind of want this gen done. And imagine that he'll be on LD as of this moment in time. Alright, we have enough time here. Is Wheel a Killer Survivor game or a donation? This is channel points. This is a channel point reward here. Let's see. Not great that LD's here. Let's get the unhook. Make a choice will not activate. Not that it matters, due to the fact that I'm still broken, of course. Bill, drop that godforsaken pallet, mate. Is he on me? He is. Let's drop this early. I just hit spacebar so many times with my spacebar, so I don't know if anyone else has this exact same thing, but my spacebar's button is in the middle, which kind of sucks, because if I hit on the side, sometimes it doesn't register. So that was unfortunate there. But good night, Zach. Have a good one, my friend. I don't know why Bill's doing this. I don't know why he just did that. I need to, like, prime my spacebar. Sometimes it just doesn't click. Yeah, you've had that issue a lot. Yeah, in the future, when I look for keyboards for gaming, I'm specifically going to find one that has a button on both the left and right side, and not just the middle, because that really is an issue. There's Jane. I don't know why LD's running in the same direction. That kind of sucks for me, not gonna lie. But Bill killed himself there. Alright, there's LD taking a hit. Realistically speaking, LD and Jane need to take hook states, since I'm on death hook. Is he on me? No, I don't think he is. Alright, so I can try and finish out this gen then. And hopefully LD's not going to bring him over here. That would be an ideal scenario for sure. No, Terror Radius, just seeing Whispers from tier 2. I did see a crow go off to the right there, and that's LD, which means I need to run. Since Doctor's on him. Yep, Doctor just hit that gen. Not sure if that was a pop or oppression. But we need to run elsewhere. I don't know if Jane's been on a gen this entire time or not. Nope, she has not. I think Doctor might be on me. Alright, I think we're good to heal. Are you serious, Jane? Heal me, for God's sake. What are you doing? Well, you're a frickin' bag of dildos. Are you gonna heal me or not, mate? I don't know if maybe their keybind for heal was the same thing as locker. Maybe that's it. Let's see. They might be console. That might be it. That'd be my only thought process. It's possible that Jane might be sandbagging. She's been very aloof the entire match, not really doing too much. Now, one major problem here. So Jane's gonna get hit by... Nope, I think we might have the distance for Make Your Choice. I think we may have been in the tear radius. This Jane needs to take a hook state, though. There's Doctor. I need to run. No, I don't think a report here is necessary. It's not, like, too horrendous. You're the Bill. By the way, rough game. Haven't hopped on Survivor Wall. GG's, though. Hey, GG's, my friend. Appreciate stopping by, saying hi, Sim Scott. Appreciate it. I am actually an educational killer main, here to teach codes how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Would love for you to join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. There's Doctor. He's probably seen me, of course. We lack pallets right away. Oh, LD, you need to run. Let's see. He's behind me. Do I have a vault here? I do not. Where are my vault spots? Normally there's one around here, but apparently... LD, get away! So one thing as a survivor, if someone else is being chased, don't necessarily run in a randomized direction. You need to try and pick where you're going. Alright, it's still on me. Why is the Terry just seem so off, though? It makes zero sense. This Jane needs to take a hook state, though. Yeah, I'm hit. Jeez. I was already 2 steps out and I got a hit, so this Doctor's ping must be something else. But, c'est la vie. Yeah, so the right move for the Jane, honestly, was not to be on that gen there, but to take a chase for me or LD. Monster Abuse does seem about right here. Now, these two could theoretically get out in the end, but I don't know. It's gonna be sketchy. I wanna see where the Jane is on that gen. But we did get our challenge at the very least, so that's good news. Let's take a look-see. LD's opening up a chest. That is not helpful at all. Jane's now in chase. That's good news. LD needs to get on gen ASAP. Looks like she's going for this gen right out here. Book your friend Saturday. Sounds like a plan. And that gen's almost done. They could get this and at least get one person out. Is July redeemed fully yet? No, it is not. So I think we're like halfway through right now. Something to that degree. There's next gate there, next gate there. Doctor is still on James, so what is LD doing? Get on the exit gate for God's sake. Because Jane's about to go down. Surprisingly doesn't over that pallet. She does have head-on, but doesn't go for it, which is interesting. You normally see most head-on players really try and get that out. And yeah, I think LD's best bet is just to dip out of this one. I think going in for the unhook, it will be a death sentence there. And I would wait for Blood Warden, wait for the hook. Is she really gonna go after this? That's a mistake. I mean, I can appreciate the altruism, don't get me wrong, but that is a mistake if she does. Because Doctor does have Make Your Choice, and he's gonna be right on those exit gates. Yeah, he's coming right at you, just out. Bad idea without BT, exactly. Without BT, Doctor very easily can just kind of shove you out of the way as far as that hook is concerned, and knows your location with that shock. Yeah, what's up, Simple? How goes it? How goes it? You're gonna try and do the point tech? No, not that you really need it in the end. Well, one person out's not bad. Doctor did really well that game, so GG, well played to the Shock and Doc. And looks like Monster Abuse was right. I was right about barbecue. Obviously, there was Make Your Choice. And Corrupt Intervention Tier 1. Interesting, interesting. Calm Carter's Notes for increased tear radius when your stack blast is ready. That makes a lot of sense. And Moldy Electrode for the range of shock therapy. Not a bad build. You know that killer? Yeah, I've seen Yoshi before, right? I'm not crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure I've recognized the name, but, you know, I imagine there's many Yoshis out there. Just gotta work. They let me off late. Gotcha. He's really good doc main. Fair enough. He wasn't bad. I do question, like, the Make Your Choice, as well as the Monster Abuse. But, I mean, wasn't bad play. Alrighty, though. With that being said, let's play another match of the Blight, unless you guys want to spin the wheel. Against a god named Yoshi with a private profile before? Gotcha. One of those headaches where everything smells weird. Yeah, probably best to take some migraine medication, Frankie. And looks like we are spinning the wheel of Killer after all. So we are going to land on... The Hag has her 12 win streak, so no Hag. Plague's 26. Wraith on 11. Billy Boy, there we go. I'm the Jane from last game. First off, the reason I didn't save you earlier is because you sandbagged me on pallet, allowed me to get hooked just because you had deliverance. So I didn't actually mean to do that, so it's a shame on you for assuming that. I figured that since I was in the area, I needed to hide. Didn't mean to sandbag you on purpose. So, shame on you for making assumptions, but with that being said, I can understand the perspective. So, I don't think the best course of action for a sandbag is a sandbag, especially if a person isn't continuously doing so. Kind of petty, but I can see your point. And so it wasn't on purpose for the deliverance. It was more or less to try and get out of your way. And unfortunately, I didn't know which way Doctor was coming from. Thought he was going to come through the pallet because that would make most sense to me. To try and push you out of the pallet's location and have you pushed back around into corner. But he actually followed you instead. So that was my mistake on that one. Was trying to be out of your way if possible. Didn't realize he was going from that direction. But, say la vie. I don't care too much. Also realized I'm in Kill Your Friends. Whoopsie. Need to switch over to Ziblight. Oh no, sorry, we got Billy. That's right. But yeah, at least in my opinion, it's kind of silly to sandbag if it seems like they might not necessarily be sandbagging, right? At the end of the day, it just hurts yourself in the long run. That being said, let's see what damage we can do with Mr. Billy Boy. Right now, Billy is on a 0 win streak, so this will be for a win streak of 1. Alright, alright. Yeah, exactly. Like, I really don't. It's like, say la vie, I died on Match of Survivor. Am I to be mad? No. I mean, fact of the matter is, I was giving Jane the benefit of the doubt by saying, well, she might not be sandbagging, maybe she has her heal and locker to the same button, so maybe that's what's happening. So, personally, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's best to do that and assume the best in people than assume the worst in people. Hence why it wasn't my intention to sandbag Jane, but I can see the perspective of why it might look that way. At the end of the day, I just want to try and be out of the way and ensure that I wasn't getting hit in the interim. Because, personally, yeah, I don't want to be the first person on hook with Deliverance in play. That, at the end of the day, would be detrimental to my build, and I would lose full value. So, yeah, of course I don't want to be the first person on hook. Wait, what happened? Just someone being a bit salty because they thought I sandbagged them, when in reality, they, you know, sandbagged me on purpose, where mine is very much accidental. So, don't really care too much. It's a c'est la vie moment. Doctor was chasing Jane in the direction that I was in. Instead of wanting to be out in the open for Doctor to see me, I instead tried to hide in a corner. Doctor and Jane both ran at me, and I didn't know which way Doctor was coming from, so I tried to circle around since I saw the red light. But Doctor ended up going back the way that Jane was going, and Jane ended up getting a little bit body blocked by me. Not a full body block, it wasn't as if it was purposeful. And ended up having Jane go down. Of course, then I were to get the unhook, and I didn't heal her right away because Make Your Choice was in play. Hence why, you know, would rather not get insta-down, to say the least. So, instead of assuming the best in people, Jane decided to assume the worst, that I purposely sandbagged, which was very much not the case. So, c'est la vie. People can have their own perspectives and opinions of the situation at hand. But personally, I think it's always best to assume the best in people, and that sometimes people make mistakes and not the worst in people. Alright. Exactly. It's one of those situations where, like, I don't care. Has been crap for me. Everyone is being toxic for no reason lately. I think it's more or less rank reset. at the end of the day. Rank reset, you know, kind of muddies the water, and everyone kind of ends up into this big conglomerate, whether it be green, purple ranks. I think you'll see less toxicity once you get into the higher ranks, because those are people who play more often and know more what they're doing. Obviously, survivors are going to be a bit more toxic than killers. I think the reason for that being is more often than not, the killer has, you know, potentially upwards of information on 5 different people, where survivors most of the time only have information on 1, if not 2, maybe more, depending on the situation. So people tend to be a little bit more toxic because they think that what they're seeing and what they know is gospel, and that what you might have experienced is not what they experienced. And that's kind of the hard part with that, and why perspective is very important to understand and not make assumptions that, you know, one thing is one way or another, right? And, you know, it's something that I've learned in time, and something that I'd really impart on other people is, you know, make sure that you have every side of the story before you simply make an assumption that you know everything. I do see scratch marks there from the left going to the right. Looks like Dwight here. We could try and get to this pallet in time. He'll drop early. That's fine. He'll break. I mean, you can sit there and nod all you want, Dwight. Doesn't mean you're gonna live. Perfect. Dwight gets downed early. I do believe there's a flashlight in play. Don't hear any footsteps, though. Let's hook you in our corrupted gens. And we do see scratch marks going from right to left. Yes. Yes, indeed. Going towards Shack. I see Claudette over there. Let's chainsaw over. Kinda cut her off on the right. And she's now on this tile. There's the unhook. Fine by me. Looks like deception on the locker. No, it wasn't deception. Look at that. That was a slow locker vault, meaning head-on? No head-on. Wait. Flashlight play? Gotcha. This makes more sense now. Yep, so I see what they're doing. So this is a little thing that you can't do. Or when lockers are side by side like this, killers physically can't do anything here. Because it's always going to result in a flashlight save if in instance they play it right. They did it in this instance, so it's going to cost them a lot of pressure. Yeah, they messed up. They tried to do something sneaky, but they failed. So, GG's. And they just basically gave me a hook plus a health state on that situation. So that was very beneficial to me and not to them, to say the least. Now he has a pallet here. That's a short side, though. So I'm not sure if that's the right move. He'll drop it. Let's push him to the right. Push him back to the left and break. And down goes Felix. You called my friend for no reason. He was personally playing toxic. Yeah. I mean, like I said, people just need to be a little bit more kind and conscientious of what they're saying and how it comes off. Alright, let's go back to the unhook real quick. Scratch mark's probably going to the left. Let's take a look. And let's go for Dwighty boy. Go for this. Good attempt there, Dwight. I can appreciate it. We feathered a little bit there so we could make sure we got that hit. No, 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 no. No, 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 Claude. Good, dead hard. Not that it'll mean too much for you. Let's see. Hook you up. Ruin's still up, so that's doing its job. Let's go for the unhook at this point. You see Felix has been healed. There's Felix on the left, Ace on the right. Let's go for Ace, since he will not have DS in hand. Cal over here, I think, is gone. Down goes Ace. I think he got caught on that little corner right there. So, an unfortunate situation on his part. Let's hook you. That other hook, I want to say, is back here to the left. Yeah, I think that's right. Are they really going for locker play again? Is that what they're attempting? You two are very cute. Can I say that? Hey, Felix. There might be a problem here. I just grab you now. Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm not even gonna lie. That is freaking hysterical. Oh, that's what you get for trying to use a bit of a cheeky little exploit. Well, you two are going on hook. One person is still on hook, and all that left is the Dwight. Hey, Dwight, you want to go for an unhook, or are you going to let them die? Yep, that there is a clip it and ship it for sure. Man, I haven't seen that bug in a hot minute. Dwight's been healed. Medkit 99, maybe? Hi, Dwighty boy. Alright, well, you play the rocks. You are. Pay attention to your feet. Down goes Dwight. You know what? I'll let them get unhooked. Say LOV, right? I mean, I know what they're attempting to do, and it is possible to pretty much infinite those lockers. But, like, there's no real value to it. It means that 2 survivors are off of gens at all points in time. So it's kind of nonsensical to do that, in my personal opinion. Now, Ace could still have DS. Let's keep that in mind. There's that dead hard. You won't get to that pallet, though. It was a bit too early. And let's see if the other survivors going here. They are. There's dead hard. Ooh, so close, Claude. So far away. All right. Well, with that being said, I don't see a pull, so I guess this will result in a 4K. Up to Daisy Ace, do you have a DS? It's not still the wrong possibility. Looks like answer's no, though. And Claudie. Now, you could have DS too, potentially. I guess we can use our pop timer as a DS timer here. 45 seconds after the hook of Ace. I do believe that was at least 15 seconds between the unhooking of Claude and the hook of Ace. So I think that the full pop timer should result in DS timer as well. Now, she could have Unbreakable, which she would be able to pop and then dead hard through me, theoretically speaking, to try and go for the unhook. But I get a sense that she's probably not going to. But you never know. She still could. Not outside the realm of possibility. Would have to wait 40 seconds for a dead hard to come back. And let's do it. Upsy daisy. No decisive. There are not many hooks nearby, I will say. I mean, if she struggles hard enough, she might get out, potentially. Not outside the realm possibility. But no dice. And that there will end up in a 4K for Mr. Billy Boy. Not too shabby at all. Let's just chainsaw around the map real quick. Get some extra blood points on us. But GG, well played to these survivors. Let's see, did Claudette have... Nope, she did not have DS. Yeah, so her and Felix both had the flashlights, of course. And both were just attempting to infinite flashlight locker tech. Honestly, did not exactly work out all too well for them. Alright, well, with that being said, you guys want to spin the wheel? Or would you like to play another match of Mr. Billy Boy? 'Tis up to you. Billy now on a 1-win streak as we speak. How did you hit my friend through the locker? Because you guys were spamming the locker animation so much, it actually glitched him out, and he was, for some reason, standing on the left. I thought initially that maybe he was just standing there trying to stealth, and so I hit him, but realized he didn't react at all, which meant that he got glitched out. It was, the first time I've seen that in a long while, to be fair. So that was pretty freaking funny. But I appreciate you stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. I am an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. You were trying something? Yes. I knew that you guys were trying to go for infinite locker tech with flashlights. Kind of obnoxious, not gonna lie, but, you know, I appreciate the attempt. He slow vaulted through the locker. Yep. I saw that. I was like, well, that's the end of that. I don't think you'll be able to make that work anymore. But we have spun the wheel, and we are going to land on the clown. Do you guys want to clown? Are you down to clown around? It actually worked? It does. If you get 2 lockers back-to-back like that, you can absolutely infinite locker tech for however long your flashlights last. There are ways for killers to try and get around it, but it's very timing-based, and it really is reliant on the survivors making a mistake. But it looks like we're not going to clown around after all. Want to do it on my friend in a custom? Gotcha, gotcha. And instead of the clown, we got the spirit. Alright. Well, that being said, we do got our good old build here, and Spirit currently on a 4-win streak, so this is for win number 5. And Khan, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Gilty Ones, my friend. Would love for you to join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. But I hope that you're having an amazing, amazing day. Very happy to have you here, and let your friend know to join as well. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, Fire Gems might have chlorophobia. I'm not sure if that's you, Fire Gems, or someone else. I know that Shelby has misophonia. What maps have double lockers besides McMillan? Let's see. There's McMillan. There is Mother's Dwelling. There is Temple of Purgation. Suffocation Pit, Cold Tower. Not Suffocation Pit, sorry. Shelter Woods. I don't think Suffocation Pit does. Groaning Storehouse. Ironworks of Misery. Thompson House. There's a good amount of them, honestly. You have a new team member? Hey, that's awesome, Vice. Very excited about that. How you doing today? Seen a lot of hunters getting a little tired of her syndrome. What syndrome for Huntress? By the way, we do see a TTV. Let's give them a quick shout out of Megan ML. Let's see if that is their full. They're playing Food and Drink. Well, I don't think they are alive right now, that being said. So, let us ready on up. Should be good to go. I do see toolboxes and a med kit. More concerned of those toolboxes, of course. They are not live. Unfortunate. 3,500 hour killer main, 1.6 hours on Slinger, also plays Huntress. Ooh, that's exciting, Vice. Hey, what's up, Giraffe? How goes it? How goes it? So I take it in that case, I probably won't be playing any Huntress or Death Slinger for COTF. I mean, I have the cornerstone on pretty much every other killer, so... Going well, can't complain. Speaking of Vice, am I playing this Saturday as well? Or are you guys going, or do you guys have another plan based on the maps that are in play? Alright, Spirit Me Girl. Let's get you onto 5 wins. This week is our off, I think? Oh, you might be right. Yeah, I think you might be correct on that. So I guess it'll be next week. I almost wish that I could allow Nemesis in COTF this season, but I think the right move is just to ensure that he is unplayed, just to avoid any bugs, potentially. But very excited to see the new addition. Is it Shay, or is it someone else? Out of curiosity. And if they are on the roster, please make sure that they're deemed the guest role and welcome, and let me know when they do. Pro attorney gameplay, face camping zombies. Yeah, I wonder if they've tweaked the AI at all. I guess we'll find out tomorrow in the patch notes, right? It will be interesting. And thank you much for the poll, Giraffe. I appreciate you. Alright, Shelterwoods again. Not bad, not horrible. Corrupt Invention, of course, will be active, helping me out a little bit. Ruin over in our Corrupted Gen, though, so let's head over there real quick. And I do see scratch marks going from right to left, all 3 survivors. 1, 2, actually maybe all 4 for that matter. Hi there, Elodie and Steve. Let's show a red light. Hello. Now, sounds like he does have Iron Will, to keep that in mind. Let's pay attention to the grass. He's going for the pallet. Wow, he does not go for it. That's surprising. There's that Dead Hard. He does have the pallet, but does not stick to it. Wow. Well, unfortunate for you. Decided to get my Claire skin and look at Leon's second new skin other than Chris. I'm assuming there'll be skins. I imagine so. Yo, what's up, Dot Ditter? I invented my own meme playlist, or invented. Ooh, very nice. That is exciting. Or play style, not playlist. I'm curious, how do you meme around versus everyone else? Alright, let's see. Now, there are 3 survivors back here. I'm surprised they didn't pop our ruin. They may have gone to the right after seeing the chase on the Steve. Call it Shy Trapper, requires Bloody Coil, Yellow Add-on, and a perk Corrupt Invention. Look at Survive. One second, sorry. Need to get this gen before too long. Hello there, Jake. Calm Spirit, Ironwill. No Calm Spirit, maybe Ironwill though. Let's find out. I hear the moans of pain to my left. Yeah, he has Ironwill as well. It's very quiet. We putting out application forums because we are looking for more survivors, but also looking to fill in the gaps on those kills that we don't have right now, i.e. Blight, Huntress, Slinger, as you know, are good with the heroes like Myers, Rick, Paith, etc. Yeah, Huntress I've gotten a lot better at. Still not probably the best in the world, just because I'm not great with the long-range hatchets. Blight I'm getting better at, still not the best. Slinger, though, I'm not bad at, but he is a precision-based killer, and I kind of suffer if I don't practice with him before a match, unfortunately. Good body block by the Jake. I'll give credits too. Let's go over this gen real quick. Yep, that's unfortunate. 8 paces? Actually, no. So I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional by behavior. But there is a problem with Blight when you do that. It actually freezes you in place now, which is kind of awkward. All right, let's phase walk real quick. And get that down. Yep, it happened a few times today where if you swing right at the end of your paces, it will force you to freeze in place. So I'm not sure if that was an accidental thing that behavior did with the most recent update, or nerf to Blight, or what. Let's get you off that, Steve. That ensures that you don't have DS, of course. There does go Ruins. Let's pop. Great timing. And Spectators and are amazing with them. They can also work and help our other kills improve them too. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably one of the better killers in the league with lower tier killers, realistically speaking, so I feel that. Let's see who this is. Blood or no blood? Blood on the Nancy. Well, unfortunate for you. Let's get you to vault. You do not. You fake that out. Good job. I was trying to see if you'd bait it. You did. Let's see if we can get a mind game on her. We do. You don't get that. Since you committed to that direction, I do fear that you have a DS potentially. So I'll leave you slugged out for right now. 10% regression on that gen. If not, a skill miss. That looks like 10% skill check regression. Perfect timing. I don't have the time to pop it, unfortunately. So we'll have to go for you. Since Pallet's down, you'll go down as well. Alright, 2 people slugged out. I like what I see. Let's hook and pop. Nancy's back up. That's fine. We can almost guarantee at this point that she doesn't have Decisive Strike. Next time we down her, we kill her off. Let's phase walk over to where Nancy was, roughly. See if they're healing. No scratch marks, mind you. If I was them, I'd rotate to the left, farther away from the hook. We do see a gen here. There's the Jake, I believe. Hello there, Jakey boy. How goes it? Dead hard. But you didn't dead hard to the pallet. That's peculiar. Has shown us shots that we didn't even think were possible tonight on certain maps, loops, and areas. Awesome. I look forward to seeing that. I'd love to train around a Huntress who knows what they're doing. Because, like I said, around loops and stuff like that, I'm great with Huntress. But those long-range shots are what really really punish me, honestly. So I'd love to see some Huntress play. Also, accidentally just swung. Let's see. Let's pop real quick. Looks like they did heal Nancy. Now, that had to have been quite close to the hook, I think. Let's take a look around. There's the unhook. Now, I do think they'll be on this gen, potentially. Perfect. There's Elodie, who's still injured. Even better. We'll box her out of this location. Show red light, and down. Perfect. Let's get a pop on this. And, I mean, we're in a really good commanding position right now. Even if they did get one more gen, it'd still be on ratio. I would like someone dead at this point in time, to be honest with you. Scratch marks in this tile. Are they setting up for the unhook, or are they going for the gen? Looks like gen, potentially. Let's pop it for this moment. No one over there. Let's phase walk. We see the hook change directions. There's Nancy. Let's get you down. But I'm actually going to go for Jake. And the reason being is that Jake's on death hook, Nancy is not. You need guilt luck? Are you pulling cards again? Alright, Jakey boy. What's the game plan here? Let's fake phase walk. And then real phase walk. Alright. So Jake will be out of the match. We'll get another pop. You had Ralph cuss you out on his stream once, dodging hats that you threw through bail gaps. Interesting. Alright, well, you're dead. Let's check the gen on the left. Kinda want to keep this 3 gen if possible. And this gen's on one sill. Scratch marks over on rock. There's Nancy. Let's go for her. You're memeing? Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, where are you, Nancy? Scratch marks show you going back around and going towards the LT wall again. Yep, that's exactly what you're doing. That's fine. Let's mind game the T wall. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Alright, looks like she'll vault back in for the L. Yep. And let's phase walk at this point. Are we close enough? I think we are close enough for a swing. Good dodge, though. We'll give credit's due. She'll hold tight on this pallet. Get her to drop. It's always easier to down them in this situation. But I might want to forgo Chase here for a few reasons. She's trying to buy time. And doing a good job of it, in fact. And once again, she's not dead on hook. So I think the right chase is to go for Steve here. And if they're on comms, then I imagine they'll probably have Nancy go for that gen thereafter. Perfect. Let's get you up and immediately go to pop that gen ASAP. There's one gen. If Nancy's on that gen, then they could get it. Ooh. If they're on comms and smart, that would be the right play. But does not appear to be the case. Which means I'm now in control of my 3 gen. The smart move here would be to patrol that gen for a while, let it regress further. But I'll just kind of meander around real quick. Don't think I need to worry too much. They're probably going to take the time to heal the Nancy. At most right now, they could go for Hatch. And it looks like Hatch is the play. There's Nancy, who gen tapped but is injured. And that she can give me pop again. Let's red light. And then phase walk. Perfect. She sees the red light on the right and continues running to the left as she thinks that I'm still going in that direction. So we phase walk to the left and then immediately hit her. So that way she never sees the change in the red light. And now Elodie has to make a choice. Will she go for Nancy, or will she try and survive? I think the right play here on Elodie, honestly, would be to go and try and find Hatch, while Nancy's dying on hook, but we did find Elodie. And you do get the Hatch Elodie, since the guilty ones have chosen. Let's hit you, and you'll momentum towards Shaq. Let's phase walk. Looks like scratch marks, disturbs a crow, going for that pallet, and down. Well, that there will be the end of the game, so let's drop Elodie and allow her to go get Hatch. Alright. Not too bad. I mean, they played a really good match. They purposely tried to draw me away from angle to angle. But, Baker, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Very happy to have you here. We're in this last match out of curiosity. Go and find Hatch, my girl. I'll go and search for it as well. Ah, you're a Stevie boy. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate stopping by saying hi. I'm very happy to have you here as part of Guilty Ones. And I am Mark, aka Guild Sparm, an educational killer main, here to teach kills how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Would love for you to join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. GG's, my friend, GG's. Alright, let's try and find Hatch for this Elodie. Still haven't found it. I wonder if she has, and I wonder if that's why she fast faulted, potentially. Is not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, I'd like if she would just leave in that case. I did let her go for a reason, after all. But so far, I have not found it. Probably towards the middle, then? Yeah. So it's probably over by the tree. Oh, did she find it? Oh, it's on Shack. I must have went around the wrong side of Shack. There we are. But GG, well played to these survivors. And GG, well played to you, Megan. She's just down by saying hi. Ooh, brand new part. I didn't realize that was in play. Fair enough. I think she wanted to give me Hatch close points. Fair, I could see that. But that there is our 5th win in a row on the Spirit. Not too shabby. If you guys want to play another match of the Spirit, would you guys like to spin the wheel of Killer? She's only 5 away from being on a 10-win streak. I hate Spirit, I'm bad against her. Yeah, Spirit's hard to counter, to be honest. I mean, without add-ons, it's a little bit easier, but even still, she is a tough cookie to face. But appreciate you sticking through it, and GG's, thank you much for the follow. But I will ready up for right now, unless you guys do want to spin the wheel. It looks like Simple says, no more Spirit, I'm afraid of them ghosts. And instead, we are going to land on the Huntress. Huntress right now is on a 3-win streak, so this would be for win number 4. Unless you guys want to spin the wheel Killer again. Which case, we're going to be on Mr. Demoboy, the Mr. Chicken Fingers himself. Alright, and I think Demo's on a 2-win streak? Demo's on a 3, not too bad. Let's double check our build, looks good, throwing a hollow shell. What do you call a win? So, a win in our win streak rules is 3k plus Hatch, or a 4k, or a 3k with Hatch closed. If an instance that someone escapes via the exit gate, we consider that a loss in our win streak. Outside of win streaks, though, I view 2k as a draw. You know, a 2k 6-hook a draw. You know, you've each done half of your objectives. Half of the survivors got out after doing all the gens. You've killed half the survivors after 6 hooks. I view that as a draw if you're looking in the general scope of things. A draw can also be said is a 1k with 9 hooks as well, with 3 people out. Once again, you've both done 3/4 of your objective, theoretically speaking. Outside of that, I would also consider a, you know, win to be anything to where a killer has more hook states than, you know, potential escapes by survivors. You know, a 2k 10 hook, I'd consider probably a win at that point. It's a pretty handed win. But for the sake of win streaks, I've kept it to, you know, no one escapes the exit gate unless I've closed Hatch first. Kind of in line with the Atsudarva rule set. Kind of challenges me a little bit more. Also note the fact that I also don't use any add-ons as well. It's always a treat when I get to use add-ons in competitive Dead by Daylight. You would never have wins then? Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's hard, but that's why I'm an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killers. So if you do want to learn any specific killers, let me know. Be more than happy to run back a match with them. Of that being said, we do see a shiny coin that would suggest potentially a Plunderer's Instinct and or Appraisal. So let's keep an eye out for that. I'm by no means the best killer out there, but I definitely have a lot of good mechanical skill, and if you want to learn mind games, I'm also very big into that. Ever try no perks? Yes. Once in a while, someone will ask me to run no perks by using our channel point rewards, in which case then I do no perk with add-ons instead, at rank 1, ideally. I actually have a few of those videos up on my YouTube if you want to check those out. I think we have Doctor, Legion, Demogorgon, and I think one other. If you ever get survivor questions that Gil can't answer, I got ya. And if you need any help with anything at all, don't come to me. I'm sure you have some tips and tricks, Simple, I'm sure. And the main thing that I struggle with on Survivor, honestly, is just flashlight saves. Outside of that, mechanically, I'm relatively strong. It's just implementing the mechanics to extend chases a little bit longer. I still sometimes struggle a wee bit. Yep, yeah, rank reset was yesterday. I looked at that too, so right now I'm still, purple. I don't think I've been getting a lot of pips today. I think most of them have been ruthless. But the poll is up to determine the fate of the last survivor of this match. So it is your time to decide. You can give advice on throwing a solid party. You know, it's not a bad thing to have some info on. Not gonna lie, Simple, not gonna lie. Let's put a portal right here in middle. So it considers those gens the furthest from us. Whether or not spawns will consider that too is up to it. Thankfully, we do see a survivor crossing from left to right and middle. Honestly, as a survivor, I would never cross through the middle there early in the match. That will more often not result in you being found early. Let's fake that out, so she thinks I'm gonna go for it. We'll hit her instead and get a stack of save. Perfect. Let's continue chase. She goes inside, probably going to go upstairs for the vault. Will she vault onto canopy or vault out? She vaults out. She does take a stun, so we'll vault out with her. And she might be trying to get a head on, or dead hard rather, not a head on. There's the dead hard. Perfect, as was expected. All right. Let's hook you here and patrol our active gens. Unfortunately, our rune's in a god-awful location, I'll be honest. But no one there, no one there. Let's check House of Pain next. We still have our portal in middle. There's a 10% regression. Perfect timing. That gives me the info that I need. Let's go around this way. Hi, there's Rena. Unfortunate that you're the obsession, though. I should have shredded you, realistically speaking, but it's a little bit reactionary. You see Survivor, you hit Survivor, right? That is how that works. Now, scratch marks acted kind of strange there. Looks like she vaulted back in, surprisingly enough. Yep, drop it. We'll break it. Getting this pallet out of the game early is not too bad. It allows me to ensure that they don't have the ability. No, they use slow vault with that. That's bad. That's bad move. I don't know what she is attempting there. But with that being said, Corrupt Invention is up. All gens are active. Let's hook in middle. Check Myers' house. They are indeed on this gen. Good job for the commitment, Fangman. I'll give credit's due. She vaults down. She gets stunned though, so no bounce landing on her. Excellent. Let's push her. Actually, let's keep her in this back corner. She has less to work with back here than she does in the middle. Will she go to the far left? She does not. She goes out back. That might be a mistake, unless there's a pallet here. There is. Good dead hard, but will you get back to that pallet in time? Good bait, though. You don't have a tool, which makes it harder for me. Let's break. And you have less resources to the right than you have to the left. Alright, she vaults out. Life, maybe? Looks like life. Yep. And she has another pallet here as well. Shred, that way get less distance. Go around, she'll go to House of Pain, possibly not realizing that the pallet's already gone. Try to see if she would vault that way. She did not. Yep, she doesn't know that the pallet's gone. We'll go for Zarina again. Oh, I didn't charge up to Shred fast enough. That's rough. We'll go for Zarina again. As she did touch the gen, so no DS on her. Oh yeah, the Sandbag of Friends matches, those were fun. We need to do that again sometime. That was a fun time. Alright. Let's hook you. Now, Fengmin was in House of Pain. More likely than not, she'll probably be back there. Oop, there's someone up on this gen. Just heard it pop off of Ruin. Blood 2, which would suggest Fengmin, actually. Perfect timing. Let's down you. Get a stack. Ran Medal of Mither for a Viewer Saturday in real games. Sounds like a fun time. Hi, you. Thank you much for the second stack. I appreciate it. I'm not a moth, though. Sorry to say. Will you take a body block as well, Nia? I mean, I still get a hook out of this no matter what. Good dead hard. You guys just gave me more value. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I mean, that just means now, instead of one survivor, I have 2 survivors? I don't know where the Yoon went. Show the red light, double back. He is down. Where'd Yoon go? Ah, there's Yoon. 3 down you, get another stack. Shred you so I don't lose stacks. And let's pick you up. Now, Nia could have... Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, Zarina. I was about to say, you don't want to touch her. You will get downed again, without question in my mind. Alright, let's pick you up, see if you have Decisive Strike. Answer is, yes, you do. Well, that actually works out really well, because now I can kill off Zarina. And that now means that you don't. We'll shred you. You're out in the open, though, which could mean a flashlight save. Nia's over here. Self-carrying, meaning that she no longer has Decisive Strike. Scratch marks here for the Yoon. Let's down you. Let's pick you up. See if you have Decisive Strike. You do have Decisive Strike. That's 2 Decisive Strikes out now. You're trying to pick up Zarina. Let's down Zarina. We can now kill off Zarina. No flashlight save incoming. And that means that we're in a pretty decent spot. Yeah. These guys really kind of threw the game here, I'm not gonna lie. By them taking so many body blocks and not respecting the possibility of save the best for last, it really cost them. Scratch marks out back. Going where thereafter? I don't hear anyone either, so they may have dodged me. Well, I might as well look around then. Patrol gens. I'll let them heal up, and there they are. If we had to bet who that was, could be Nia, maybe? As they were healed, or could be Fengmin. Excellent. Well, we love to see. Dead hard. Down. Nia's a flashlight trying to set up for it. Not happening, Nia. You wanna try and go CJ Tech? No, you have a key, don't you? You don't have a flashlight. No CJ Tech for you. We'll break. And where's Bunny Fufu? There's Yoon. Shred you, keep 8 stacks. And we'll chase you out, leaving Feng slugged out. Why not? You put yourself in this position after all. Yeah, you don't make it out. I am gonna try and go for a grab though. Thank you. That way I don't lose stacks. Just need to be a wee bit patient, that's all. And is this your last hook? I'm gonna say it might be. Save the stonks? No, it's not, unfortunate. Fengmin was over here. Are they still around? If I was them, I'd go off to the left, maybe into Myers' house. Let's take a quick listen. So, oh, I heard him. I heard him all right. No, maybe not that. Ooh, would they be in basement? Could they be in basement? Hold up. Hello. How goes it? Hi, Nia. Okay. Yep. Let's go hit you. Let's get you up on hook, and then Nia, or Fangman needs to make a choice. Upsy daisy. Alright, Fangman, will you go for the unhook? That is the question of the day. You do. So we'll go for Fangmin next. Do they go to the right, to the left? Looks like to the left. One person inside, one person still here. That is the Yoon. I'll hit you down. We'll lose a couple stacks, but c'est la vie. Since you already hit me with the Decisive Strike, I know you don't have it. So let's pick you up and kill you out. And that leaves Feng Min, who actually has not been hooked this entire game. Huh. I just realized that. Fair play. With that being said, does the Feng Min get hook or hatch? Tis the question. Hatch obviously hasn't spawned yet. Let's check middle first. Kind of scan the buildings as we do. So far, hook sounds like a plan to me. Not over to the right. On the bush maze. Is it down here? Oh, it is. No, it's not. To the left or to the right? It's to the right. There he is. There we are. Alright, demo boy, let's get this 4K. Ooh. Kind of some awkward exit gate positions, not gonna lie. They're pretty far away, so Fangman could play this out relatively well. Let's put a portal here for safekeeping. Obviously, she's not here. And then, if she's already on that far exit gate, she'll get out no problem. No problem at all. The exit gate spawns were pretty bad for me. But nonetheless, this will count as a win. And verdict is not there. So let's teleport back. See if this scares her off of it. Or she commits. Nope, she's still off. So, interesting. Just want to check that. And then we can save a little bit of time by doing this. We can portal here. Be a little bit faster. He's looking for Nia's key, maybe. Nope. She's on the exit gate after all. Let's charge up. Rough. If I could have gotten a second sooner, I probably could have interrupted for the hit. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. All right. Well, that being said, that there is 4 wins in a row on Mr. Demogorgon. Not too bad. Do you guys want to play another match of Demo Boy, or would you guys like to spin the wheel of Killer again? Well played from the thing at the end there. She probably did the light trick. Yep, she did a silent open. That's exactly what she probably did, which is a smart play, honestly. Sometimes you do need to just commit, honestly, based on the distance for from those exit gates. I honestly probably wouldn't have gone for the silent open. I probably would have just gone for the full commit. I think you probably would have gotten it in time. But looks like we're going to be playing a match of Bubba instead. Just wait for you to TP away. I figured as much. It was a little bit of a chance, and honestly, with the distance that they're on, there wasn't many choices for me. I either teleport back or I lose it, but GG. I appreciate you stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. But this match here on Mr. Bubba Boy is going to be for our 24th win in a row on him, which will be pretty exciting. Hey, GG's. Good luck on the next match as well. Hope you have a good one. Alright, Mr. Bubba Boy. And also, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. I am Mark, aka Guilt Spiderman, educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Would love to have you here as part of our community Discord and YouTube channel as well. Do I have any survivor phases? I do believe. I think I have Meg. I have Claudette, but I do not have Dwight or Jake. Yeah, do not have Dwight or Jake currently. Surprisingly enough. And Cryptic Decay, thank you much for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Guilty Ones. Let me know if you're not here for my intro, but I'll be having a great day. Was the Meg one? I saw it once a long time ago. That would be Athlete Face, this one here. Kind of a light tan face, kind of looks like there. Yeah, I feel like most people tend to use either default or Claudette, it feels like. The smeared lipstick? Oh, does it have smeared lipstick? Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Huh. Nice little detail there. Yeah, a lot of people use the Claudette one for sure. Alright, 2 medkits and a toolbox. That's not too much of a worry for me. Based on the fact that the LEDs are both on console, or at least cross-plat, and have the same skin, I wonder if maybe they are in a Swift. It's not outside the realm possibility. I feel like I've seen Jake or Dwight a few times, but not very often. Yeah, she's trying to figure out what survivor she wants to bring. But it's all of them with a medkit at the very least. We have our blood point offering, we have our build, should be good to go. Let's see if we can get win number 24 on Mr. Bubba Boy. We do have to pay attention to the fact that we do have a toolbox. Yo, what's up, Sire Roman? Sorry if I butchered your name. I am a little bit dyslexic and that one's hard to say, but thank you much first on by saying hi. How you doing? How you doing? I am Mark, aka Guilt Spire, an educational killer main, here to teach kills how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Would love for you to join the Guilty Ones if you are interested by the end of this match. But we're going on for our 24th win streak on Mr. Bubba Boy as we speak. And I believe you have both a poll as well as a prediction up right now for you guys to decide both whether or not I will eat as many pallets as Bubba can, or if the last survivor will survive via the hatch or die by the hook. Alrighty though. Let's see what map we get. That will determine a lot, of course. Whether or not we get a lot of vault locations or a lot of pallets. Either one is not bad for Bubba, though I do prefer the pallets over the vaults. Thank you, I appreciate it. Been long for a while now. I used to keep it a bit shorter, but since with COVID, I had not really trimmed it up much, because I'll leave that to the professionals. And so now you've kept it decently long. It's probably the longest it's ever been, outside of taking, I think we took like 1.5 inches off when I got it trimmed up, just to kind of get up those split ends and make some healthy growth. And thank you much for the follow, I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome to the Guilty Ones. Would love for you to join our community Discord, as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. It's just caramel tone with scars, and Dwight is pale with the light hooded under eyes. Her eyes have running eyeliner under eye too. Interesting. I am known for my beard. It is something that I've slowly but surely become known for. Okay, now I know they're not that way. They're behind this car pile here. Yep, you can already see the Feng Min going from right to left. Hello there, Nancy. How goes it? Great timing. Let you go for the tile. You will. We'll hit you since we don't have our chainsaw charge yet. And you're sticking to the LT wall. That is a mistake in my opinion. Or this can be very easily mind gamed. Show the red light. She sticks to the corner, and there we go. Dead hard. That would be your saving grace. Didn't fall for a sec. Good attempt. All right. Let's see. We did see a crow come back in 20 seconds, suggesting a survivor here. I think I just saw them around the corner too. And yep, there is one on Jen. That was Feng Min. Let's use Chainsaw for distance. Little known fact about Bubba, when he's using Chainsaw or Chainsaw dashing, he increases speed to 130, equivalent to Legion in Fail Frenzy. Really great way to move around the map and save a lot of time catching up to survivors at a distance. You can drop the pallet, that's fine. Let's do that. Looks like they went for the unhook. She should be able to make distance here. Let's see if she drops. She does not. If she commits to this, she actually will probably get to the pallet in time. Ooh, the late drop. As someone thought you dropped a little bit earlier, hence why I respected it. Fair play, though. Let's go into the garage. I do hear it being worked on as we speak. Perfect. Get that regressing ASAP. I have not heard footsteps, and looks like basement is not in here. Kind of unfortunate. But that should be regressing as of right now. I do imagine that someone will be going into that to finish it out, more likely than not. But let's go to where Nancy was hooked and see if they're on this gen to the right. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're over here. No, they're not. Now that is surprising. There's the unhook there. All right, there's Feng Min. Oh, you're self-carrying. That's a bad idea. That is a bad idea, LD, because that means that you no longer have DS. Just as a general recommendation, don't heal yourself if you can help it. As you can see here, I will punish that without mercy. Let's catch up to Feng Min on this loop. Kind of messed that up, missed the timing, but the Feng Min looping here is a really bad idea. Bad for the health of this LD. Let's break. She could go for the unhook again. She really wants to. Let's check this gen. I think it's still regressing. I think we're fine. Alright. Well, we see Feng Min going to the left there. Don't see anyone to the... Oh, did I see someone to the right? I thought I saw Nancy for a second, but maybe not. There's checking. There's Jake. Let's go for Jake real quick. Now, remember, Elodie, do not try and heal in front of me. That would be a grave mistake on your part. Drop, shred. Oh, why would you do this to yourselves? Okay, so DS from Elodie here. But they're now both trapped in here of me. So let's do this. Let's break this wall. Elodie's back in this locker. Yep, let's tantrum and see. Head on. So no other exhaustion perk. Let's see if she has DS. You've sealed your own fate, Elodie. Like, this is not on me. You followed the Jake into here. You self-cared in front of me. I have no remorse for those type of plays. I'm not a nice... I'm a nice killer, in a sense, but I have very little remorse for people making bad mistakes. Like, if you make a mistake, I'm going to punish you. And because of that, you're going to die. So... that's that. She tried to head on me. That's what she did there. Show red light to the right. Push it to the left. And... might make this? Nope. Let's shred instead. And... does she have another pallet? She does not. Yeah, I'm nice to an extent. I don't reward bad plays, though. Show the red light. She does not vault. Let's go to the right side. She vaults this time. Let's vault with her. Remember that we do have bamboozle. Where are you heading off to? Have a pallet here. Well, let's show red light. Red light. And try and make up distance with the chainsaw. Rough. You do get the pallet out of her, though. Show the red light. Break. Trying to push her to the right into the corner there, but did not work. Let's continue chase for now. She vaults in, that's fine. She'll go directly out, she does. But she already knows that a lot of this area is a dead zone because she's already been here. It's down you. Yo, what's up, Ocean? Out goes it, out goes it. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, you did meet me as I was playing killer. That's where I've met most of you guys. Alright, we're going towards Shack. Let's vault with Bamboozle. She is back on Windows side. She'll realize very quickly that Bamboozle's in play. And let's go for a chainsaw dash. Without any chilies, I don't think I catch up to her here. Let's try and box her out and push her away from Shack. I did not let you boop the snoo. You guys tried to boop very early, to be fair. There we go. And we're almost on 3 charges. I think I can make this without the 3rd charge, though. Yeah, I think I can. Oh, we missed the timing. Just a little bit off. That's fine. You didn't exactly lose too much distance. No, you're not going to spin Bubba. That's not happening. But yeah, I always let the last survivor boop. That's my go-to. And then before then it's fair game. I did more you, that is true. I got that from that Death from Above Billy play on you too. Let's take a look-see. Crows come back in 20 seconds, suggesting that they went in this direction. Scratch marks, heading towards the end of the car pile. That is Fingman. Question now is, did she go for a gen tap? Alright, have a good one, Fire Gems. I appreciate it as always. And I'll see you next time. Alright, she's sticking the corner. Smart play on her part. Mind game the window. Dead hard for some reason. I don't know what she was doing there, I'll be honest. Let's see if you have DS. I'm willing to find out. Product is no DS. And killed my team's nurse main. Did I? Was that something that I did? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I've killed a great many of people. Check if they're in garage. No garage plays. No one over here. What about over here? No, they're pretty much nowhere. Let's chainsaw back to the unhook. See if we can get there in time. Nancy's here. Well, I made a decent amount of distance here. Not going for Feng Min for obvious reason. I think that she could either have DS or ET in play. She'll go for pallet, drop it. Sure, red light. There's the drop. Let's go back around. Force you the vault. Hit ya. And let's see. Let's chase with our chainsaw dash. Once again, we make up distance. Perfect. Let's mind game this. Bamboozle. Looks like she's going for a pallet, but did not commit to it. So this should result in a down. She doesn't have much value here anymore. Dead hard might extend this chase. No. No dice. No dice there, Nancy. I've killed a great many people. Yeah, that's a decent quote there. I feel like you guys are gonna have a book of quotes soon. You already have a book of freaking frozen faces from whenever my drivers go out. Alright. Let's take a look-see. No one's on that gen, no one's on this gen. What about garage? Let's take a listen. I see lights on the inside, so they are in garage. Do I have quotes enabled? I don't. I might start doing that. That's kind of a cool idea. Oh, maybe it's just the light from the gen then. That was a light from someone trying to repair the gen. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's chainsaw. I see someone on this gen, I think, though. No? Oh, okay, I'm just seeing things now. Yeah, don't know where they're at. I think they might be playing a little bit immersed. Let's see, no one there. Ah, there they are. Who is this? Jake or Fengman? That's Fengman. Oh, I was about to say so close, but got her on that last swing of the chainsaw. That's why I need to be careful. Respect Bubba's tear radius unless you want to get punished. And she did not do that. You said he wanted to ban me from his chat because of the spins? Oh, I can see it. Yeah, those spins were painful, not gonna lie. We said hook, right? Let's check garage first. In the garage. Would not appear, but did I just see someone? I think I did. Hi, Jake. How you doing? Alright. I just barely caught a glimpse of him. And I was like, oh, I think that's a Jake. Perfect timing. And even better, the hook right here in middle, still up. Excellent. One has window faking in 316, I can imagine. Yo, what's up, Dizzle? Pretty much for the GGs. GGs to you as well. I appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty Ones if you are interested. I mean, he almost made it out. If I hadn't made the decision to break that wall, I would have been none the wiser to where he was, to be fair. But that there is our 24th win in a row with Mr. Bubba, the cannibal himself. But GG, well played to these survivors. You were the cape? I felt so bad. Yeah, I can imagine. I feel that. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right. Well, with that being said, do we want to spin the wheel, or shall I choose who the next killer is? 'Tis up to you, though. Bubba is 1 win away from being the next killer to 25 wins. So far, we've gotten Freddy, Plague, and soon to be Bubba if we get 1 more win, so that is quite exciting. Roll in for Mr. Demodog. All right. Demodog, the owner of the Dimsdo Dimmadome. You're really good. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Would love to have you here. We also stream a dedication to Extra Life. Yeah, that's win 24. Win 24. But we have spun the wheel and we have landed on the Oni. Do you guys want to play Oni? I want to spin one more time. Dog with the demo. The demo dog, indeed. The Dimsdale Demo Dog. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Freaking fairly odd parents, I swear. Alright, but I have ready up with Oni. Looks like we are going to spin the wheel of Killer, though. And instead of Oni Boy, we are going to get Trickster. And then we'll do Demo Dimmadome. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, Trickster me boy. Who's my favorite killer? I actually really love Legion. I like the hypermobility and the hyper-aggressiveness of him. And Dizzle, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Would love for you to join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. But yeah, I really like Legion. I don't necessarily have a perk to fill that slot. I actually really, really want Eruption on Trickster. I'm not gonna lie. With that being said, though, do we have Ruin? 4 perks for demo next match? Sounds like plan to me. You know what? He struggles a little bit. What's his Terius again? He's a 24-meter Terius. Otherwise, I'd play Starstruck. Between the 110 and 24 Terius, Starstruck is kind of meh. Not gonna lie. What other perks could we run to help us out? Obviously, is Corrupt. We could throw in Oppression, I suppose. Wouldn't be a horrible idea. Does act as a tier 1 Ruin. After the pop oppression, which isn't bad in theory. So I think that might be the play. Though I think I got an error code here based on how long it's taking for us to get into the lobby. I'm willing to bet a 500 error code right now. Something went wrong, for lack of a better term. It's sad when you start remembering all of the error codes for the game. You realize that you play the game for more than the average. Actually, what is my playtime now on Steam? We're now at just about 1,300 hours already. Yep, disconnect from host. That makes sense. So what perks do I have again? Devour Hope isn't bad in theory. Actually, Devour Hope might not be bad here. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's use Devour Hope. Why the hell not? Meditation, Devos? Save the best for last, Undying. He's gonna be a fast boy. What's Devos? Devour Hope? Or is that, Dark Devotion? Devour Hope? Okay. I figured that's what you're going for, but I wasn't sure. Wanted to confirm. So Agitation, Devour Hope, Save, Undying. Okay. Devos is a thing in Smite. Ah, that would make sense. Speaking of, I have a question for you, Shelby. Completely unrelated from Dead by Daylight, but I did see another franchise doing a crossover. What are your thoughts on, isn't Smite doing a crossover of Stranger Things? And like, it seems kind of strange to me personally, but they are. So Is the Smite community happy, indifferent, mad? I don't know, it seems a bit strange. I play against the clown because it's so hard to escape him most of the time. Biggest thing is try and pay attention to him. Pay attention to him in a similar way that you have to pay attention to a huntress. Looking behind you is very important because you want to see if he's throwing his bottle. If so, you want to deviate from your course so you don't get hit by that slowdown. Of course, if the course is directly into a pallet, obviously take the gas, throw the pallet, make some distance that way. Otherwise, you need to try and dodge his bottle so you don't get that slowdown. If you are injured, that is a big, painful thing to be making a choice of. Do I try and make the pallet through the smoke or the intoxication, or do I go around instead? Also remember that when you dead hard while intoxicated, you do not go very far. So try and use the dead hard early to try and make distance before you get into the smoke, or try and dead hard through the smoke, potentially. I have mixed feelings on this. We all have mixed feelings. On one hand, Netflix deal is huge for the game overall. Smite's been having a really great year during the pandemic with multiple battle passes and brands. TMNT, Avatar: Last Airbender, Monster Cat, Ruby. On the other hand, Stranger Things. I didn't realize that Smite had already done crossovers with like TMNT, ATLA, Monster Cat, and Ruby. That's actually news to me. So I guess they're already doing a pretty wide, diverse crossover packs. Interesting. I mean, honestly, Stranger Things isn't too far off like TMNT, I suppose. It's been fantastic for the game. Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, if you have any other killers that you kind of struggle playing against, definitely let me know. Clown's a hard one because basically the biggest thing is kind of try and get him to use his tonics throughout the chase to where he no longer has his power, because once he's out of bottles, it's kind of like Huntress in a way, to where he is a lot less powerful for obvious reason. So trying to get him to use those, be around safe pallets, try and get them to not break them or fake them out. And overall, just knowing how much distance you can make before getting downed. That would be the biggest thing there. But with that being said, we are playing our next match of Trickster here. Trickster right now is on a 0-win streak as we speak. Look really cool, but I feel like there's so many other franchises that would have been fit better for the game. That's fair, that's fair. Though I imagine that they're probably focusing in on Stranger Things for that crossover, because I think the next season of Stranger Things is coming out soon, right? I want to say it's October, question mark? So I think maybe that's why they chose that franchise specifically. Yeah. Jesus Christ. October is almost in 4 months, by the way. That's kind of insane to think about. The year's freaking flown by. Alright, though, let's take a look-see. Totem in Shack, which means we can't exactly rely on Devour Hope, unfortunately. As that'll probably get cleansed pretty quick. We do see a crow come back in 20 seconds, suggesting that a survivor's near. Let's get 10 knives into your back real quick. I got caught up on that, that's rough. Do we have enough knives down here? Yeah, we do. She messed up. She's throwing that pallet for distance, I think. Perfect. You need to get rights for Alien vs. Predator. That one's going to be a hard one. I'm pretty sure it's either Lion Gate or 21st Century Fox. There goes Devour Hope, as was expected. They got the unhook pretty quick. And we see Claude here. Need to be a little bit careful with our knives. We have enough to get her injured. Let's mind game this real quick. Did not work. And I think we just need to push this pallet here, honestly. So let's get a hit on her around corner. That'll get us a stack of save. And if we could get... Actually, you know what we could do? We might not be able to hit her with all 8 of our knives, but we can get a main event here. That could be the play. Let's mind game this. PC knives here. There's main event. Let's main event Kate here. There we go. Perfect. She really didn't want to throw that pallet. No, she didn't. She is very hesitant to do so. Alright. Best case scenario there, honestly. Let's hook you immediately. Having our obsession on 2 hooks already is not bad. I mean, they messed up by healing too close to me, honestly. All I need to do is shift focus. Alright. Also, no official release date on Stranger Things 4. Really? I'm surprised about that. Alright, saw Dwight over here. How much do you want to bet he's up on Harvester? I have a sneaking suspicion. No? No Harvester play? Oh, maybe he was. He's going for the unhook, so let's pressure that. He goes to the right to try and gain distance so he doesn't get down off the hook. Good unhook setup, though. Let's get some knives in him real quick. This pallet is down, though. Will he play around it, or will he leave tile? Looks like he will play around it after all. Perfect. Love to see those type of mistakes, Dwight. Makes my life 1,000 times easier, to say the least. We'll break. He vaults. He goes out towards Shack, it looks like. Let's get some knives in you. And where do you go from here? Really? Throwing that early? That is surprising. You could have played around Shack really well, because you had the distance necessary to force a 110 killer to play around Shack. And now... that's unfortunate. Yeah, I should have just committed to the knives or taken the hit, not switch. One gen done. Alright, let's get our save the best last stack. I'd rather do that. Oopsie daisy, Dwighty boy. Yep, they get our second gen. We're on 1-for-1 ratio. A little bit above it, though, so that's not bad. We're not in a bad spot. If we had Devour Hope, that'd be even better. 10% regression on that gen. Let's see. It's not a poppable target. We see scratch marks. Go towards Harvester, then end. There's Kate. How you doing? You're our reception, so I'm not going to hit you, ideally. Just going to knock you down. Yep, you're dead. Well, we ran out, but we have main event, so it doesn't really matter. I need to get better at accuracy. It's hard to see through the corn. Wait, did I just transfer targets? Where'd the Kate go? Oh, god dang it. I literally got corn blind, and I found Claude instead of Kate. I have no idea how that just happened. Well, that's unfortunate. Good news is, wait, this Claude is not injured. Shoot. Should I go for the vault? Yep. Try and game that one. Get another stack. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was purposeful or fully by accident, I'm not gonna lie. But I have no knives, but I like to get this down first. I do see Kate there, heading towards barn. Let's keep that in mind. She does have a pallet here. Let's try and do this. No dice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get her to drop pallet. Then she goes to the left. Can I pressure this chase without knives? It's not a great chase to commit to, not gonna lie, because she's gonna go for pallet to pallet. Let's see, did we mind game her enough for distance? We might have. Nope. I think that's a sprint burst. I think she can 99 a sprint burst potentially, because she got some distance there. But we got the down to the end. 5 stacks. Corn blind? I mean, that's a pretty common term for losing survivors in a corn blind killer, not gonna lie. We want to use pop before we go for the reload. So let's go for that gen that we saw 10% regression for. No one here, which means they're over there. Unfortunately, there's no real lockers near us. Alright, I guess there's one nearby. So let's pop this. We're still above a 1-for-1 gen to hook ratio, which is not bad for Trickster, mind you. If we could have gotten that Kate out of the game, that would have been freaking amazing. But they played it well. Like I said, not sure if purposeful or by accident, but it worked out in their favor one way or another. Let's see. Let's pressure the unhook over here. They healed not too far away from the hook, I will say. There they are. Hi, Kate. Yeah, she's using my FOV to her advantage and trying to spin me out in the corn, making it really difficult for me, so I'm just gonna eat it. I didn't want to lose my stacks, but I think that's the right play. I don't know what Claude was attempting to do there. Maybe attempting a body block, that's not gonna work. So you're dead. There's Claude. I'm gonna ignore you. Any good perk setups on Freddy? Many. I mean, Freddy's still really strong. Personally, I like my barbecue and chili. I like my, whatchamacallit, Ruin, Pop, and Tinkerer play. You can also do a pretty mean Devour Hope build as well. If a similar thing to that. Let's pop first. Let's see. She's on this corner. So we just need to force the pallet. We can't knife her here. It's too tight of a loop, honestly. Let's swing. We do not get any stacks anymore, though, which is kind of painful. Let's break, and let's reload real quick. Perfect. Gen's regressing, which I love to see. Let's check that gen, as they were on that before. No one on the gen to the left. Keep that in mind. Let's see. Trying to track her through the corn by listening to the pings. Perfect. Get you down. Man, main event being procced on a timing that's not up to you is so painful, though. Let's hook her. We'll get Pop in play, and we'll pop that gen that she was on. Does sound like someone else is on it, though. So we need to pressure that really quickly. Yep, there they are. Perfect. Where'd they go, though? Oh, you're still here on this gen. Let's hit you. And let's try and find you in the corn. Nope. Was hitting nothing but barrels. Perfect. Let's throw a red light. Red light again. And break this time. Perfect. She's on alongside. So let's chase around this. Does she have a pallet here? I don't think she does. She does, though. Why would you do that? That's a horrible idea, Claude. Rough. Rough stuff. We were close to getting it, but not close enough. Since you worked on a gen, we know for a fact that you don't have DS. Almost got the mind game there. Let's see if she continues out of the tiles. She does not. Let's break this. And let's pressure to a dead zone now. Even better yet, she's going towards the gen that's active. And hopefully our terror radius will pressure them off of it. Go to the right. Good attempt at a dead hard, but no dice. Let's put you up on hook, and then immediately we'll try and pop. They are on it as we speak. Rough. That's rough right there. If you could have gotten that, that'd have been excellent. Let's reload, and we need to find out what gens Dwight is on as we speak, because I'm pretty sure that was Claude on that gen. You see Claude right here too, on this hook. This might force Dwight off of his gen, which it does. Now, they could have actually been on the same gen, potentially. It's down you now. That gen's almost fully regressed, so he might actually be in a good position here. A shame that Devour Hope did go so early. We could have gotten a lot of value. Everyone but Dwight is now on Death Hook as we speak. Scratch marks. Let's go for it. She's making a beeline towards the hook. Let's punish that. Come on now, Cloudy. Where are you going? Out of corn, into the fire. Perfect. Let's get you up on hook. And other claw is actually still insta-downable for another like 10 seconds probably. I'm just gonna throw some knives through the corn, see if I might hit her to stop the timer. Did not though. So let's pop this. And then reload. Ooh, did I see footsteps? I did. Hello, Dwight. Good timing. Alright. Do we have enough knives to make this work? Probably not. Let's throw our light. break. He's going to barn, which is not a good place for me to go. Not gonna lie. Need 4 more hits with knives in order to get the down. Ooh, but you may have messed up. Perfect. Alright, so Claude's on Death Hook. Dwight will be on second hook, going on Death Hook. And now Claude needs to make a decision. Does she commit to gens or should she go for Dwight? Let's patrol gens real quick with our pop, and then we'll reload thereafter. I mean, it's not a bad idea in theory. He could probably play those tiles a little bit better, but he's very palette happy for sure. Alright, looks like she was on this gen. Let's pop it out. Let's reload. I think we've taken command of the game. I don't know if they have a way out of this. Yeah, Claude said no to all palettes, and Dwight's quite palette happy. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. Crows come back in 20 seconds. If I was them, where would I heal? Probably in barn. At least that would be my guesstimation. Let's take a listen. No one here. Let's break. Might as well weaken the loop while we're here. No harm in it. Was that someone? No, not sure what that sound was. If I had to bet what Claude will do next... Oh, I was going to say you should go back to her gen. Apparently not. LT wall. That's not a great place to be. You do have Dead Hard. A2 vault. There's the Dead Hard, so we'll use our knives instead. And if you go for the T, you'll get knifed again. And probably down, too. Yep. Those animation locks are horrible against Trickster. It'll just result in a down after probably 2 vaults at the very least. So let's hook you, and I'm pretty sure I know where Hatch is. I'm pretty sure it's on that active gen, like right next to it. And in fact, we see Dwight going in that direction as we speak. So I think he knows that fact too. Yep, there it is. As I saw. Always want to pay attention to those small little details throughout the match if you can help it. These exit gates are in a pretty god-awful position, though. Let's put our tier radius over here. We do see crows come back in 20 seconds. Looking like it went from right to left, suggesting Dwight going around the barn. And sure enough. That's why I want to pay attention to crows. A lot of people don't really pay attention to environmental things like that, but it's really important as a killer. And also important as a survivor to know what you do. Show mercy to Dwight. Unfortunately, no mercy can be found here, as the guilty ones have spoken, and they seek the Dwight's demise. Alright. Up to daisy, Dwight. That is why we have a vote, after all. And with that being said, that there will be a 4K for the Trickster, and will be a single win in a row. Hey, what's up, Parking Panda? GG's, my friend, GG's. Appreciate you stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. But GG, well played to these survivors. Not too bad at all. Always fun to hang with a tricky boy. Indeed, indeed. He's difficult. I mean, you guys made really good use of those tight loops to kind of punish my plays around them. So you guys did a fantastic job, but starting to get a little bit more of a hang of Trickster. Getting there bit by bit. I need to watch more Little Rugard, who's a Trickster main. Freaking madman that he is. With that being said, I believe now we're going to play some Demogorgon with some unusual perks. Demogorgon is on a 4-win streak. Yeah, the melee range slowing bat down real good. I appreciate that. I missed out on a few plays on Dwight, where I switched at wrong timing, but for the most part, it worked out pretty well. I need to remember, like, if I'm going from bat to knife, that's one thing, the transition's kind of smooth, but the transition from knife to bat's kind of clunky, so I need to pay more attention to that. But, so we have Devour Hope, we have Undying, we have Save the Best for Last, and what was the 4th one, Shelby? Out of curiosity? Devour, Undying, and then one more. Not sure what that last one was. Let's see if it's in chat. agitation. There we go, thank you. Gonna be somewhat useless for the most part, but we could potentially make use of that along with save. Do I want to make this a win streak game? I mean, we have the core concepts for a decent build. I mean, outside of agitation can be easier replaced with like corrupt intervention or pop. But Devour Hope Undying is not too bad as long as I get those early downs. You know what, sure. We'll make this a win streak match. This will be for win number 5 on demo. The build's not unplayable. It's not like I'm using Dragon's Rage. I mean, if you don't mind, up to you. You're the one who gave me the perk after all. Can I finish the prediction? I can indeed. Let me do that real quick. 0 to 10. All right. Prediction. And 0 to 10. Choose outcome. And should be good to go. Perfect, perfect. All right, in that case, we'll change agitation to corrupt intervention. I think that will give me a lot more value. That just means that I have 0 gen regression. So we're really going to be focusing on getting Devour Hope to 3 stacks and ideally 5 for the Moris. And open for a smaller map that has decent totem spawns. That's the big factor there. If we got like Cold Tower, for example, wouldn't be as great because totems spawn kind of out in the open. Most Macmillan maps aren't great, except for Irox Misery, which has some god spawns, potentially. Like, up in the warehouse itself. Alright, though. We see 2 flashlights and a toolbox. I care not about flashlights whatsoever. The only thing that I worry about is having a brand new part in that toolbox, but for the most part, usually not the case. They are rare enough that people don't use them too willy-nilly. Though, not outside the realm possibility, of course. Let's see if maybe Ace is the last minute switch. Nope, no keys. And I think we're good. Alright. No maps either, so unless they're using small game or detective's hunch, they shouldn't be hunting totems. Blood points, and of course my own blood points. Love to see it. As bringing the celebration toolbox with brand new parts for a bit, to be honest. I mean, it's a Commodious, so it's a good one. If you stack brand new parts Commodious in addition to, like, Built to Last, it's a mean freaking thing to bring. I know that that one guy, D, and I, when we're doing the Escape World Record attempts, we're bringing those. And in addition to that, Prove Thyself, No Mither, and Resilience that I bring, ooh, those gens freaking flew, let me tell you. But with that being said, we are jumping into our next match for demo. As a reminder, this is for win number 5. Let's see what damage Demo Boy can do. If it's anything like the last match where survivors are flashlight happy, this should end pretty quickly, but it's very dependent on how aggressive they are with them. I mean, at the end of the day, one thing that survivors do wrong, in my opinion, with flashlights is the fact that they, like, will chase the killer as he's chasing someone else to get the save. Which means that someone else is, whatchamacallit, is not on gen. I tried bringing Komodo's 2 boxes when I joined for Records 2. Yes, we did. Yeah, I have, like, I want to say, like, 32, frickin', not anniversary, but event toolboxes, which are equivalent to Commodious. Alright, let's use our portals here. Shelter Woods is a bit large. The totem spawns aren't bad, I will say. Though there is one back in that corrupted gen area, so let's keep that in mind. No survivors. Oh, there we go. Saw scratch marks going from the left to the right. And it looks like they're going to go on the other side of here. Hello there, Ace and Ace. How you doing? We also have Meg here. Let's go for the hit. And the chase. That's already 1 stack of save. Gotta love it. One big thing of demo that you gotta learn is to bait out those shreds, because survivors do understand what's going on and will attempt to bait them out as well. As you see Ace here trying to dodge back and forth like I'm a freaking Destiny or something. Alright, let's hook you up here and walk away for Devour Hope. They were back in Shack. Let's remember that fact. We saw Meg and the other Ace as well. No one there right away. Let's check the active gens, since we're already in this area. There goes our Undying from Meg. Very possible that she's running small game. There's our first stack, of course. Now, I will say that's interesting that she actually went for it in the first place, for the obvious reason that it's not as if she has seen any active gens, unless maybe, or sorry, seen any active totem perks. You know, personally, if I knew that there are 2 totems in play, I would not touch until I know, but I know Savara's kind of like, ooh, a piece of candy. And we'll just go for it instead. She vaults out. She does see this other totem, which is a bit of a problem. Dead hard, what matter? Let's get you down, and we need to take you a little bit away from this totem and hope to hell that you just forget that it existed. We can get you to middle, I think. Yeah, I think I can make that. With adaptation, I definitely would have made it, but now I'm not sure. So we're gonna have to pressure this on hook and make sure the Meg doesn't go back to this corner for the Devour Hope. If it glows, it goes. And Savars do have that mentality. And it usually can be pretty punishing, though, if you had a haunted ground, potentially. Alright, there's Feng Min. That's hit you. There's Ace as well. Where'd Feng Min go? Wasn't aware of her location. Looks like maybe going for the unhook. Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. That's a mistake. So that allows me to pressure the hook passively while I chase Feng Min. Another Ace will probably come in momentarily. Are you seriously trying to flashlight me over the godforsaken pallet, Feng Min? Is this really your play? You wanna do it now? Go for it. Yep, I found her. Let's shred from a distance. Get more value there. Now, Meg is already healed. That would suggest a will make it in play. And look at Meg. She wants me to chase her. I'm going to forgo the chase for a second and continue on Feng Min. We're gonna keep an eye, though, for where Meg goes. Good news is Feng Min's going to this corner as well. She has a pallet. She'll drop it. She'll shred. She messed up. Head on play, potentially? I think not. Let's pick up. No footsteps. Meg's not there yet. I'm still worried about that not Feng Min, but Meg in that totem. You see Jen's there? Okay, Meg's there. Let's chase her. We're on 6 stacks of save already. Good place for us to be. Ooh, wow, that's a quick gen. I need another down here to get us back on a ratio. Let's see here. Will you drop the pallet? You will not. Instead, you'll greed. Take the hit for it. Now, if they're on comms, she could call out that there's a totem over by that hook. That is our 2nd stack. Drop it. We'll break it. She goes to the left. We'll go back out this way, try and make up some distance. And she does have the pallet here as well. This would be for our 3rd stack, too, ideally. She is playing the long side. That's a mistake against Demogorgon, I will say. Dead hard. Let's shred. Perfect. Love to see that. Like I said, mistake playing the long side. Yep, and I think they're on comms or had another small game in play. So that means that we are 1 perk Demogorgon right now. That's why I'm not normally too much of a fan of running Undying Devour anymore, because there's a lot of totem hunters nowadays. Another Gen 2. I'm getting a sense of potential prove thyself on one of these aces, not gonna lie. That's red. Where's he go after that? Looks like he goes into the tile that we know. I'm gonna ignore. I'm gonna go for Feng Min instead. Drop it. Perfect. You wanna fly me? Go for it. Going to the left would make sense in my opinion. Going towards Shack. Vault is on the left. Show a red light. She throws that early. Let's avoid the blind. She went to middle tree. Keep in mind that I hooked that person near a gen. Chances are that 2 people will be there, so I'm gonna fall off a Feng Min. 3 people are injured, meaning that I can go for any location and probably find an injured survivor. Yep, there's the heal and the Meg. Hit you again. Get our 8th stack. That gen is not being worked on. Good, good, good. Let's push through here. She continues. Dead hard, potentially. Yep, get that out of the way. Another pallet will break. Yeah, I think Min's probably doing a challenge, I bet. Gen here, not being worked on, which probably means that they're on that far back gen, especially as we do see scratch marks in the background. So if we can push not Feng Min, Meg this way, that wouldn't be a bad play. good bait. Alright. Let's see. Hook back here. Kind of need to make more use of portals, not gonna lie, but we're kind of in a bad position to do so. Let's go for this gen real quick, as I bet you they're on it. One of them was, but it's not well progressed. Scratch marks go behind, through. That is Feng Min. Perfect. Let's continue chase. All she has there is the vault, which she's not going for. Noted. I don't think there's a pallet here either. I think that she's in a pretty mean dead zone. Vault back, that's 2. She goes back around. She has one more vault on that, potentially. She does not go for it because she wants to go for the pallet. That does not exist. Let's go for you now. And I don't know if Feng Min's out of the game. I know it's going to be close. Because I don't think I know I've hooked one of the aces, right? Yeah, I'm almost certain that I've hooked one of the aces. Let's hook you. Let's put a portal down. Now that's problematic. We need to go back for this gen immediately and ignore that person on the generator. Because 2 people were back here earlier. I bet you there's still one here. Scratch mark to indicate that as yes. So there is Obsession Ace. And before chasing them, I need to bop the gen. That is Obsession Ace 2, I believe. Nope, that's Obsession Ace there, which means that was non-Obsession Ace in this tile. Obsession Ace is going back for the gen, though. We'll bait him out. Perfect. Ace is a bit dumb. I love to see a dumb ace. He does have some distance here in a pallet. He'll drop. And flashlight me, though. Oh my god, they're on that gen. 10% regression. That gives me enough time to get back there. We'll see if both aces are there. That is who? Feng Min. That is Feng Min, meaning that she no longer has DS in hand. Let's kill Feng Min off. ASAP. I forget, does she have Dead Hard? I think it was the Meg of Dead Hard, right? Feng Min, I don't know. He's trying to get me to a corner. And trying to waste time. It shows you that these survivors know what the hell they're doing. I will note that. Yep, there that is. Now, chances are... Okay, so one person was there. We have a portal near this exit gate. If they're smart, they'll split exit gate pressure. If they're not, we might be able to make this out. It's really going to be dependent on that. Because we do have a decent location for these exit gates, I will say. So let's go here. Set up our portals. There is a ace. No real progress. Check around for the other ace. Real quick, we see the other ace going for the other exit gate as we speak, in fact. We're going to pretend like we're going to chase the Obsession Ace, see if they call it out on comms. Then we see this ace on portal for no reason whatsoever. So we're going to have to slug out this ace, then go for Obsession Ace after. He'll drop pallets early. Let's see. I think this ace has Dead Hard, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he does. You can see with the way he's playing. Alright, we're slugging him out. And then we need to go for other ace. I can't hook here. If I do, I'll lose this. There's other ace on exit gate. There's not enough time to get that. Especially a save. So unless ace has unbreakable, the game's over. We also need to worry about a deliverance play, potentially, off of ace who has not been hooked. Good attempt. Other ace is still not up yet. So what we're gonna do, let's hook this ace, wait out deliverance. And we saw where the hatch was at some point. I saw it appear. I'm not sure where now, though. The other ace isn't nearby. Does anyone remember where hatch was? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. But not really serving me right now. I think it's near a gen. I saw it in a chase. Shoot. This could be problematic then. Wait, did I switch here? No. Let's switch around for it in the meanwhile while ace is dying on hook. And we'll just hope the hell the other ace doesn't get it. There it is. I know I saw it around this area. Only problem we could see... Okay, let's put a pearl down real quick. Only problem we could see, theoretically speaking, was the other race having adrenaline. Though, I guess it would already procced, right? So never mind. Won't be an issue. Won't be an issue. Perfect, perfect. That was a close one. They put up a really good fight, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, and that will be the game. No idea where his ace is, though. And with Shelter Woods being a 168 square tile map, good luck on me finding him if he's crawled out anywhere. I'll be honest. I want to see if he's near any of my portals, but it doesn't look like it. One perk demo for the win, seriously. I mean, to be fair, Save the Best for Last is a demo staple for a reason. If I was him, where would I search out for Hatch? Was I the one to disturb that crow, or was that him? If I was him, I'd probably go towards Shack, as that's a common location. It sounded like he's back there. I didn't hear him, but it's not outside the realm possibility. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Just in case he's near my portals. Well, unfortunately, I don't like when people bleed out, but that might be the case here. Very close match. Let's see if maybe he's in a corner. Nope, not in that corner. Might be in that back corner there. We'll find out in a second. It's sometimes hard to hear Survivor's moans of pain because of Demo's ambient sounds. Nope, not in that corner. Not in that corner. Yeah, there's no way for me to find him now. That will be that. Sorry, AC boy. But them the brakes. Yeah, I have no clue where he's at. But with that being said, that is our 5th win in a row for the Demogorgon. GG, well played to these survivors. Ooh, I see someone's watching Aaron. So, I don't know if you guys paid attention, but Aaron recently started using a long life bulb and odd bulb for 4-second blind. It's pretty mean, not gonna lie, though didn't exactly do this Fangman all too many favors. But with that being said, we want to spin the wheel of Killer for next match. Would you guys like to play another match of the Demo Boy? 'Tis up to you. Keep in mind that we have roughly enough time for between 4 to 5 more matches. If you are interested in finding a specific killer, best to do that now. Let's save. Okay, and Bruin and Pop. There we go, Demo Boy. Back to your normal build for now. Alright, so we do get another game of Demo. This will be for our 6th win in a row. By the way, Shelby, how you feeling? Hopefully better. Not sure how bad the concussion was. No, I'd rather not become famous there, bot. Thank you, Frankie, I appreciate it. I was just about to do so myself. Alright, alright. Also, everyone has their build just about. I'm wondering something. I think, is Trapper the only one who doesn't have his full build? I think that is the case. I wonder if I should just use the full 1 million that I'm closing in on to get Nemesis to 40 tomorrow. Or I could also use it on Yoon to get her to 40. And I don't exactly care for any of Yoon's perks, I'm not gonna lie. They're just not exactly that great. Another flashlight, another toolbox. I mean, the only one that's not bad is Fast Track. That's in very niche scenarios. Trapper deserves his perks. He does have, I think, most of them. I think he has the Corrupt Rune Pop. But I'm still not set on what the 4th perk should be. I'm debating Starstruck, honestly. Just for some added insta-down value. Because, like, he's not great with Tinkerer. He's not great with Disco. Barbecue makes no sense. Sloppy Butcher's okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know what, Save the Best for Last is okay. It has some unique and niche potential, but only really relies on Obsession, Stepping, and Traps. Like, what benefits Trapper? Whispers, maybe? So that way you're not necessarily trapping near another survivor. Bamboozle? Actually, Bamboozle might not be bad on him, but it means that I can't really trap many vault spots. Because I could try and trap pallets, and then Bamboozle to cut that off, and shorten their loop even further. Like, the trap will shorten their loop on the pallet, Bamboozle will shorten the loop on the window, and together that could be useful. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing for him. Because there's not many perks that work synergize with him really well. Theoretically speaking, I could run Surge instead. There's also the way Otstarva did it, which is... yeah, a lot of people do like Save. Like I said, it's not bad. It's almost like Clown in a way, to where Save works well on him, but also is very circumstantial. Some matches will be freaking fantastic. Other matches will be god-awful. There's like no in-between. That's why on Clown, I'm going to put Starstruck on him. Like, I could go the Otstarva route, which is sacrificing a perk for add-ons. And giving him, like, a Trapper sack. Stuff like that, which wouldn't be a horrible idea. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. The Blood Lodge. It's a bit of a longer map, so let's put down a portal here. Corrupt Intervention over in Blood Lodge. Let's check the left side. Scratch marks in the tile. Well, probably on a generator. They are. Perfect, perfect. Let's hit Mia. That is one stack of save rather early on. Excellent. Does she go for vault? She does not. She'll go back to the tile. No, she's going for the vault after all, which means she has a dead hard. Just based on the way she's playing, there's a dead hard. I don't know if she's dead-hearted or why she stopped there. That's kind of odd. There were secondary scratch marks, by the way, suggesting other survivors nearby. Don't do it. This is how you die. Good dead hard, though. Yeah, unless they had an Alex's toolbox, I don't think there's any way for them to get that. But this will mean 3 people are off of gens pretty quick. Pallet's here, let's keep that in mind. She vaults out, smart play. Does she go towards pallet side? Nope, she sticks on Longwall. Good play there. Bait that. Red. And they did get 1 gen done, so they really committed to that. I might punish that by going for Steve and punishing the, or pressing the unhook, as we do see Zarina elsewhere. Let's swing. And we see Zarina also nearby. Perfect. Let's get you down. And on to hook. They get Nia off. I mean, we're still on ratio, so it's not a bad position for me to be in. We see Dwight on the left. He was the unhooker, and also is the Obsession. He's on Dumpster. He'll travel back. Let's red. Avoid losing stacks. There goes Ruin, so we're left with Pop. That's fine. That's why we have a backup gen regression perk after all. Pallet drop. Good, good. We don't lose a lot of distance, though, thanks to the shred. In fact, if anything, it might make up distance. Let's go for the down on Mia. Since she did touch the save, that means that she doesn't have DS. So let's hook her. There's Dwight again. Let's go for you now. Well, you go for the vault. Let's try and fake it. He vaults. No bounce landing. He could have... No, he already used Dead Hard, didn't he? Let's see if he fakes it. He does not. He just goes for it. He holds W. Alright, let's put you up on hook. And we're on 6 stacks of save already. Not a bad place for us to be. There's the unhook. Let's pressure the save so they can't get a heal in time. And if they want to take body blocks, that's a mistake. Let's hook. That'd be key to victory, apparently. Alright, let's go for you, Stevie boy. Sure. Shred. We'll pressure the save since Nia's also injured. And that's you going down. And I think you're dead on hook, aren't you? Yeah, I think. Wow, she wasn't the one who got the save. That was someone else. Would you look at that? Must have been you, you sneaky little devil. Very smooth play, I will admit. That was a good move indeed. Yep, so we fake the shred. Fake the shred. She greed. She has Dead Hard, if I'm not mistaken. There's Dead Hard. Went the wrong way, though. Let's pick up. 30 seconds on that hook, but we don't need to worry. You can just go to this one and go for Dwight immediately. We can now hit normally, since he's no longer the obsession. Let's pop. Did he go upstairs? I think he might have. Yep, he did. Which means he'll get stunned on the drop down. Nope, bounce landing. Nicely done. He has the pallet that he can play around here. Will he drop early? He will not. So let's play around that. Fake the shred. Fake the shred. And go for it. What's the next play, Dwighty boy? Going for maybe Shack? Maybe pallet here? Nope, no dice. And down. Alright, let's hook you. That is now at least 3 people off of gens, if not 4. Let's check generators real quick. Sounds like they are or were in this. Let's pop this. Hi, Nia. That timing, wasn't it? Let's pop. Not sure if you meant to come out of the locker, but I appreciate it. Served yourself up on a silver platter. Not too bad for me. Alright, Nia's dead this time. We now keep 6 stacks of Save the Best for Last, and in fact, could get our 7th stack here if we do get an M1 hit before she fully does die. That would be quite nice. Let's fake out a direction. See if Nia falls for it. She does. She has Dead Heart. Now, that was surprising to see her actually hit. Alright, Nia. Fair play. That was a good Dead Hard. We'll give credit where credit's due, after all. But now you need to drop this pallet before too long. Since you're on the long side, this could be a death sentence. Oh, you misplayed that. Alright, 1 person dead on 3 gens left. We're in a good position. Let's hook you here. We already popped that gen. Which gen did they just get? It wasn't Blood Lodge, so I'm not sure. Alright, everyone's on death hook except for Steve. I think that is correct. Looks like they touched a gen, and I saw some to the right at the window. Hi, Stevie Boy Wonder. How goes it? Let's show the red light. He goes long side instead of short side, surprisingly enough. Dwight misses a 10% skill check regression. Ready to throw a pallet? He will. Let's break. Do you want to blind me? No? Unfortunate. He goes long side again. Let's take a look, see if Dwight's here. He's not. You want to drop it? Be my guest. I hear footsteps to my right. And he can go for the window. He does. He attempted a fake, but did not get it. You know, that was a good play, but you overplayed. And let's put you down. Alright, which means now everyone's on death hook, if I'm not mistaken. Hi there! Were you trying to do something there, Nia? Let's hook you up. And what's your game plan? I can use Pop Timer as a DS timer here. Once Pop expires, so will her DS. So let's go for Nia and let Dwight get the unhook, since I don't know where Dwight is. Alright, yeah, I'll continue with the chase. Why not? No idea where Dwighty boy is. There's one vault on the L wall. Should I go for the T now? Nope, back to the L, surprisingly. Let's grab you. See if you have DS? Yep, you do. I'm not sure if that was purposely done or not, but if so, nicely done. I'll ignore it for now. If we had waited a little bit longer, we could have made that work. But c'est la vie. You see scratch marks going behind Shack to the right. Imagine that's where they're trying to go heal. There's Steve healed. How did they get that? That's so odd. Huh. You would have thought, unless? No. There's no way that there was a Kobe. So Nia must have went immediately here and finished up the gen. So it must have been 99, I guess. That's the only explanation. Fair enough. Good plays. Crow's come back in 20 seconds. That is Dwight. Let's go for him. Since there is an obsession again, we do have the ability to regain stacks of save. No pallet there, no more Dwight. So you'll be going down here. Grant me another stack in meanwhile. And you might want to check the gen, put down a portal just in case. And we should probably go back to Shack, as they were there before. Yeah, it's very lightly worked on. They got another gen. Yeah, that was Shack. Holy hell in a handbasket. They are cranking out gens. I would suspect brand new, not brand new parts, but Prove Thyself maybe. Let's show red light here. They just went into a locker. No, Steve. I think not. I heard the locker. Was not gonna fall for that. I was thinking that he might head on me, but I took the chance since I hadn't seen it the entire game. Alright, and what is the verdict on the hook or the hatch? Does Nia here get to escape? Looks like she just got rid of a portal, so we know where she is. Good news for me. No vote at the moment? Well, if there's no vote, we'll leave it up to fate. And we have found the Nia. Dead hard. Swing. Good vault. And looks like it's hook after all. Sounds like plan to me. Well, Dead Hard's out of her hands now. She's on an LT wall. Not a great place for her. Mind game this. She dives back. Vaults the L. That's number 1. That's number 2. And where are you trying to head off to, Nia? It was a good attempt. I'll give you credit. Haven't heard any of, or haven't heard the hatch at all. But that there will result in a 4K. You know, I did see hatch, but I didn't hear it. My rule is if I hear hatch, I'll give it to you. And, you know, I didn't hear it there. Unfortunate, Nia. Let's try and make a quick bit of distance for Shred, and close the hatch. Not too shabby. And that there, I believe, is our 6th win in a row on Mr. Demogorgon. GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, well, that being said, once again, do you guys want to play another match of Demo Boy? Or do you guys like to spin the wheel of Killer for our next match? It is up to you. Alright, up for Demo for now, except I do see a spin. So instead, we're going to spin the wheel, and we land on Pig, Ghostface, Plague, and then Billy. You guys want to play Mr. Billy Boy again? Would you like to spin it one more time? Already up in meanwhile. Billy right now being on a 1-win streak as we speak, but looks like we are going to re-roll instead. Alright, so instead we're going to spin the wheel, and we have landed on the Russian Huntress herself. The Huntress? Yeah, I guess that didn't work out too well there. Alright. Hey, what's up, Adam? GG, well played, my friend. Would love for you. And what's up, The Shadows? GG's, guys, GG's. You guys played an amazing, amazing game. I appreciate both stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. I am Mark, aka Guilty Spire. I'm an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. On top of that, we stream in dedication to Extra Life. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. Now, that being said, our next match of the night is going to be the Huntress. Alright, and Shadows, thank you much for the follow. Welcome. Would love for you to also join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. Great way to see other videos of ours from Dead by Daylight, Bind of Isaac, Subnautica, Resident Evil 7, and Outlast 2. I actually need to start recording some videos for Resi 7 this week. So they're not going to come out this week, they'll be coming out next week. So that should be quite exciting. Alright, but let's ready on up. Let me take a look at my build. This looks right. And let's also throw on a blood point offering. Not too bad. I think I also have a challenge for like 50,000 blood points that I can probably claim. I do want to note that Nia has a key, and Lawyer with a medkit, and a flashlight on Dwight. Honestly, the two things that I'm obviously worried about are actually, just the key. The medkit, I just respect and understand that if I find Lori, I'm going to want to down her in chase, rather than dropping chase to allow her for the self-heal. As far as the flashlight, I could really care less. More often than not, I'll always be able to ensure that I'm not able to get flashlighted. If not, then I'll take a quick look around, try and find out where the hell Dwight is. Alright. All that being said, we're jumping into our next match. Let's take a look at our offerings. And they are bringing blood point offering, a hazy reagent, not too concerned about that, and of course my own blood point offering. So that should make it easy enough for us at this moment in time. Alright, Huntress. And how many win streaks are you on? Right now she's on a 3, so this will be for win number 4. Not too bad at all. Right now our closest killer to 10 is, in fact, Demogorgon at 6, followed by Spirit at 5, then Blight at 4, Freddy at 4, then a few 3s here and there. Alright, and for those who are new, if you do want to determine the fate of the last survivor of this match, it is time to vote in the poll. We have 1 vote regularly, then can use your channel points and or bits to push your vote a little bit farther along. So let's hope for some low tile maps. Maybe Temple of Purgation isn't necessarily bad in my opinion. Let's find out. That is once the game actually loads in for everyone else. Anytime now, Entity. Would be appreciated. Switching mobile for dog? Alright, sounds like a plan. Well, I did want a red forest map like Temple of Purgation, but Mother's Dwelling was not on that list. This is going to be a little bit painful for us as we are a 110 killer on one of the largest maps in the game. Let's head over towards our corrupted gen where our totem was, but we did see a 10% regression on that. So let's pressure this real quick as we need some very quick downs and very early game pressure in order to capitalize with Huntress. Gen is not being worked on. I just want to bet they're in a locker then. No locker plays. Basement's not here either. Alright, we're gonna have to leave the gen then. They could have went from right to left to this gen supposedly. Let's take a quick look. We did see Nia there. Does not appear to be the case. I think I see a survivor up in middle. Yep, there's Nia. Man, they're still working on a gen, even though I'm very much on top of them. There's one person dropping down. Looks like a potential bounce landing based on the speed in which they got with that. Going back up to the gen. Yeah, I want to say it has a bounce landing. Let's get our first hit there. It should be a down within the time that Corrupt is up. That would be ideal. She does have that vault there, which is pretty nice. But may have messed up. That give me some distance here. Perfect. It's a pretty safe pallet. Let's break. Remember that Dwight does have a flashlight, so let's face away from the area that he could be. Yep. I just heard the footsteps, suggesting that Dwight was indeed there for the flashlight save. Which means at least 2 people offer gens as of this moment. 1 gen pops, so we're on a 1-for-1 ratio. Not surprised here. Scratch marks would indicate him going out and around. So there's Dwight. Let's give chase. Looks like they were in shack after all. And he's gonna try and bring the shack away from the basement. Let's show our red light. Fake back. And since he got the double back, that will result in a hit. Perfect. You might want to drop that pallet, Dwight. Dead hard or bust. Time to 360. Not gonna happen. You know, the flashlight's in the game, so I can pick him up facing the exit gate without real issue. We still have 2 hatchets at our disposal. There is a skill check miss on that heal in basement. And we see a nurse's calling. Looks like they'll be coming up the stairs right now as we speak. Let's try and come up over here. I hear the footsteps inside, suggesting they've probably gone upstairs. There goes Ruin, by the way. And there is a Nia. Look at the hit there. Even though he missed, she kind of messed up there. Let's follow suit. No one going down the basement. Looks like they're going upstairs now. Follow the blood. Sure, probably bounce landing downstairs again, this time without the speed boost. She vaults to the right. Yeah, I kind of messed up on that. Tried to vault, go backwards so I could get that hit. Didn't work out too well. Now there is someone upstairs and Nia here, which means we know where 3 survivors are. Let's go for Nia. Down you, since we don't have hatchets. And face the wall so Dwight can get us. Let's play back in basement, and then pressure the gen up top right away. Perfect. Alright, we're ahead of the 1-for-1 ratio. We want to get onto 2-to-1 soon, though. And sounds like they're still on the gen. And it's getting some pretty fast progression, suggesting that it's potentially 2 people. Let's pop. I know, I can't wait for tomorrow. Should be a fun time. That's a Lori. Well, he popped that, so good news there. Get it on Lori. Perfect. She almost tried to fake out. Had to be patient there for sure. Good dodge. Should have flicked. Alright, this is a column tile. You have a pallet. Won't matter. You have bottlenecked yourself. Alright, 2 hatchets in hand, so I don't need to reload yet. They got the person out of basement. I wonder if they're healing downstairs. Looks like that gen's still regressing. And Nurse's Calling is not activating yet. Did I just hear someone tap the gen? Hold the phone. Yep, I did indeed. Looks like they're going for the unhook. That is Nia. Good dodge. And I'm pretty sure she has bounced landing, right? That's why she went up here. Well, if so, that was a mistake. And we're currently on a 2-to-1 ratio as we speak. A little bit ahead, of course. So that's not a bad place for us to be in. Let's go and check this gen real quick. I know that, honestly, they have been up there. Then we can always reload thereafter. No real work done here. Let's start going back towards the hook. They do take the time to heal, and let's reload. A little bit too far to the right. I had the lineup, and I had the good idea there, but I was a little bit off. Would have hit the Dwight. That would have been lovely. Alright, sounds like someone may have been up there. No one over here. Dwight was over here, but there's Nia, who just self-cared, meaning that she doesn't have Decisive Strike anymore. Dwight coming in for the potential flashlight save. I don't know how I've missed them both times, but oh well. Let's hook her. He's in this tile, and that means that at least 2 people are for gens as we speak. Deception there, I imagine. Nope, that was head-on. No, looks like it was genuine. Perfect. Get Lori down. And let me just double check this locker. Worst comes to worst, we reload. Alright, there's Dwight going for the flashlight save. Makes sense to me. Good attempt of using my POV to your advantage, I will say, Dwight. I'm gonna leave Lori slugged and go for Dwight instead. He's in a pretty weak position. Almost hit her there. There's going almost giving me all the information I needed. Oof. Just barely hitting that corner. Down you. Alright, she's not healing anymore. Upsy daisy, Dwighty boy. Let's hook you towards this tile so I can potentially go for Lori. I wonder if they're gonna heal after the pickup. Looks like they're still back here. 2 people, in fact. Lori just self-cared from the looks of things. Down you. Know that you don't have Decisive Strike. Might as well get pop value where you can get pop value. Let's hit you there. Pick you up. Lori's still in this corner, supposedly. Let's hook and then try and hunt her down. I think she's probably in a locker. Fairly certain that she has head on. So if I was her, I might be in that locker. Yep. I was hoping that she would be baited out on that first pass by, but she was not. Hi there, Lori. Good attempt. I want to play this. No. I think not. I really have 1 hatchet, so we need to make it sure it counts. Perfect. You know, since you self-cared, you also don't have DS. Self-care really just not working out for Savars today. Sounds like they have lightly worked on one in middle. Might as well get pop value. Hook. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, they're definitely up there, so let's go for the pop. I wonder if they'll go for the unhook thereafter. At least not right away. Let's reload. There's the unhook. Perfect timing. And where did it go from there? Looks like to the left based on the crow. Is there 2 survivors? It looks like there might be, based on the fact that I see 1 trail of blood, 1 without. The unhooker should have taken aggro for Lori, but didn't. And her locker's right here. There's that head-on play. Let's test if she has Decisive Strike. No Decisive Strike, and I did not hear footsteps for Dwight, meaning that he does not get the flashlight save. Perfect. Alright, only 2 hooks left. These of ours need to make some choices now. Now, there is a key in play. Let's keep that in mind. At the very least, they could tie the game by getting 2 people out if they finish 1 more gen. Of course, trying to find the hatch in this map is god-awful. But we do see them up on that gen. Let's see if they commit. They do not. So they run, drop off, and let's cut through middle. See if we can find them over here. We do. That is Mr. Dwighty boy. Maybe try to go for the key. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I think he is looking for it, or may have grabbed it potentially. Good dodge. Let's mind game real quick. And let's see how he plays this. I don't think I can get the hatchet play, so I'm not going to wind up. Trying to play my POV. Perfect. Dwight's down, and that just leaves Nia, which does secure us the win, whether or not she gets the hatch. Well, not too bad. Honestly, I was really worried about Mother's Dwelling, but we played this relatively well, pressured a good number of survivors off of gens, and ensured that for the most part, they stayed injured throughout the entire match. So not too shabby, if I do say so myself. But let's sit at Shack and see if hatch spawns here. We'll find out in just a few seconds. Nope. Does not spawn a hatch. But not too far away from it, to say the least. Alright, Nia. Let's see. Exit gates are pretty much on the same wall. I don't think I can get line of sight on both at the same time, though. So we will have to patrol instead. Let's see. Can I get line of sight on both? Might be... maybe, actually. It would be pretty freaking close. No. It's close, but no cigar. We can see the light pretty far away, though, through the trees. I can see that light right there. So, we don't exactly need to go... Actually, can I see both? I can see both. Let me just double check. Is there red light there? Doesn't look like it. I like how in real life I'm just ducking to see. But yeah, I can see both. Awesome. So from here to here. She found the key. Nicely done. I mean, that's the smartest play there. If I close the hatch, then you can go and find a key. But GG, well played to these survivors. And that there is another win on the Huntress. And look at that, anti-hemorrhagic syringe. That would make sense why Lori healed while she was in a locker. So she anti-hemorrhagic syringed, went into a locker, charged her head on. Makes a lot more sense now. I was curious to see if maybe it was inner strength, but that would make a whole lot of sense. Well, with that being said, let's play another match of Huntress, unless you guys do want to spin the Wheel of Killer. For the last 2 times, I think. Yeah, I think we have time for 2 more matches as we speak. As of course, unless we do get 5 subs, in which case we will extend stream by 1 hour. Alright, Huntress, my girl, not too bad. Let's see. Yo, what's up, probs? How goes it? How goes it? Hope they're doing well. Hope they're having an amazing, amazing day. Alright, alright. I really do love this skin on Huntress. The Mordeo skin is honestly probably one of my favorites on her. There's one other that I like too, but just the detail on the mask alone is just on point. Back at laptop, thank you for giving me the heads up. How's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. Cannot complain. Having a good time as always. I'm trying to think, did we lose a match today so far? No. I don't think we've lost a match all day. It's been back-to-back-to-back wins. We had some close matches though, I will say. Had some close matches. Let's ready on up. You see a toolbox, a med kit, and a map. At least I think it's a map. Toolboxes. No, maybe it's not. It looks like maybe it's just part of her cosmetic. So 2 toolboxes and a med kit. Really worried about those toolboxes. Having brand new parts, of course. Outside of that, don't have too much to worry about. Just waiting on Fang Min and Zadavid. Oop, Nia also unready. Maybe trying to make some changes. Maybe bring in a tool as well, potentially. GG's last game. Hey, GG's. Wasn't sure if you're in the last match or not, but appreciate you stopping by saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. It was a fun match. But yep, nothing in Nia's hand. 2 toolboxes, medkit, and 2 people dodge lobby. Well, we're about to start the match, but apparently not. But I am Mark, aka Gilty, I'm an educational killer main, here to teach codes how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. We also stream in dedication to Extra Life. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. Silly Willy Jr. and Meef. Well, no tools in their hands. I actually am a fan of that fact. Would love to see it stay that way. That way I don't have to worry about 2 potential brand new parts. But so far we're looking good with 30 seconds remaining on the clock before this match starts up. Come on, Jake and David. Want to ready up maybe? Or are you waiting for a last minute tool switch? There is, of course, potential of that. Let's see. No? Nothing? Okay. Okay. I'm fine with how this looks thus far. Much better than the last one, to be honest. Cool. Looks like we are good. So 1 toolbox, 1 medkit. Not too much to worry about. Of course, the toolbox is the biggest thing to worry about, as they could potentially have a brand new part in hand. I do love to see that bloody party streamer. And blood points across the board. Cool, cool, cool. Poll is up. Well, for those who want to determine the fate of the last survivor of the match, it is your time to vote. I am but your humble executioner. Alright, Huntress Me Girls. So this will be for win number 5 or 6? This will be for win number 5 on Huntress. Halfway to her first goal of 10. Which will be pretty exciting. How many killers do we need to get to 10? We have Trapper, Billy, Nurse, Shape, Doctor, Huntress, Freddy, Clown, Spirit, Demo, Oni, Deathslinger, Blight, and Trickster. So 14 killers. We have 10 killers on 10 or more. Or actually, 9 killers with 10 or more, and 14 below, as far as win streaks are concerned. Family Residence. Once again, not a bad map for Huntress. A bit of a longer map. So it's a bit rough on the 110 speed, but other than that, it's not horrible. Let's check behind here to our right first, as they could potentially spawn here, and they did indeed. Perfect, perfect. Hello, Lori. How you doing? Let's get that hit. And we should be able to follow this up with another hit pretty quick, methinks. Yep, saw that. Need to wait for them to flick, and then flick after them. Just need to be patient, to say the least. Now, Jake was over here. Let's see if he's still on this tile, potentially. If I was him, where would I go? Crows were not disturbed. He could have continued his pathing to the right. I'm gonna say for Shaq, but I guess not there. He's gonna try and use POG to dodge the shot. And you've done killed yourself, Jake. You've done it now. That's why whenever you take note of where survivor locations are, you want to be very attentive. They go for the unhook. Let's hit you there, David. Pressure you off. Then other David honestly could have taken the body block there and stopped the hook on Jake. Not gonna lie. That's some really good value. There's Lori. She could have DS, so let's not. There's Double David. Double David on the wall. Alright, he's boxed in, so let's go for him. He could have Dead Heart, of course. There it is. Yep, just wait for him to take that turn. Let's pick you up. I don't hear footsteps, so I can go through the pallet rather than going backwards. And why go for the immediate trade, David? Is that the right move? I mean, personally, I don't think so. Unless you're trying to lock in Deliverance, which I thought you would have already done. So, not sure the play. That was... Oh, Jake. You are adorable. I'm here freaking trying to grab hatchets, and instead I'm grabbing a Jake out the locker? Lovely stuff. Alright, let's reload this time, for real. And... Did I hear Lori? No, I definitely saw Jake, but I thought I heard a different moan of pain that was not David's. Scratch marks going here for the unhook. Pull down him. Since he went for it, he does not have DS. Closest hook would be the one over by Shaq. Let's put him here, and then up to Lori. Hey, Lori, do you want to go for the save? Why wouldn't they heal? I don't know. They're just being way too aggressive on the unhooks. She's going for the unhook here, too. She'll get the unhook in time, but it will result in a trade, nonetheless. And let's see if she has BT. She does. Nicely done. We ate the BT. Let's see if momentum's out. He does. I try to predict that dead hard. I'm not going to lie. I almost made some pretty good predictions, too. Now let's put you up. And let's break the pallet. Would have been lovely if that was a freaking GG earlier on, but c'est la vie. Crows come back in 20 seconds over by this rock. There is a nurse's calling. David is in here. Will he go for the vault? More likely than not. Alright, since he self-cared, we know that he doesn't have DS. No, they haven't touched gens at all. The only gen that has probably been touched was the one that Lori was on at the very beginning. Alright. And no one here. Crows have not gone off over here anytime soon. And we see Jake, who's still injured for some ungodly reason. Let's M1 you. Hey, what's up, Jacker? How goes it? How goes it? How you doing today, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully better than the survivors that we have in our midst. There goes Jake. Will other David go for the unhook? There goes Lori. David's still on hook. And I see no signs of other David, so I'll switch around. I think I might take priority, and I might just opt to kill off this David I find him, because I think this might be a good speed run. Let's try and find him real quick. Add here, excellent. Hey, what's up, Fallen? How goes it? How goes it? How you doing today, my friend? Hope they're doing well. Too aggressive on hooks? Yeah, they were hyper aggressive. It really hurt them in the long run. Can we get a good line of sight on this exit gate? I think we can. Is it being worked on? No, I don't think so. They did to themselves. They did. They were hyper aggressive. Ooh, that rock is really in the way. Painful stuff. And Fallen Ryan, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. I'm happy to hear that you're doing well. Scratch marks. Hi, David. Do you really think that I'm not gonna find you? Come on now, buddy. Let's be real here. I know you have dead hard. Let's hold it. That's one that he would use it there on the pallet. But no dice. Very happy to have you here. I am Mark, aka Guild Spire. I'm an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. I would love you to join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. With that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. And that there will result in a 5th win in a row on the Huntress. Not too shabby at all. Yes. The outdoors. What is that again? GG, Ginger. Full rank 9 squad. Oh no, the outdoors sound scary. Our team is super pumped for it. Happy to hear. You're so bad at this video game. I love this. I love when this happens. She camped every single hook. Oh. Criminy. Yes. I def camp hook. Sure, let's go with that when you hook bomb. 100%. Oh. Good luck. Have fun. Next match, GPR and Ginger. Oh. Uh-oh. Do you want to get comms banned? Sounds like it. So let's see. End your life. I'll report that on Silly Willy. I feel like they're going to dig their grave a little further. Let's wait 5 seconds before I report them. All right. Nah, you're not worth my time. Dude, find a way to hook bomb your own hook. I don't know how. Sure. Good luck, have fun. Next match. So it was Silly Willy. Let's do harassment, quote unquote. Kill yourself. Alright. Oh, these survivors, I swear. They are so funny. They are a unique breed of people, let's put it that way. And I don't understand how they think, like, oh, you camped hooked. Did I really? Are you sure about that? Because it seemed like you just hook bombed every single time. It's like, it's not camping if I know you're there. Well, with that being said, we have time for one more match. It was going to be 2, but I had to take the time to have some fun. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can understand strategically zoning out, but I never did so. I always went for people who very obviously were still around the hook. And, like, if it's Jake, for example, saying that, I'm not sure if it was. I don't know who was who, to be honest, and I don't really care either. Because, you know, there's the Jake who was trying to set up for the save on Lori. Found him next to it, downed him, got him hooked. Then both Davids were going for unhooks. Well, it's very easy to down them. Just rinse, repeat, especially the Jake in that locker. That was by complete accident. That was the funniest thing. You're a Ginger. Hey, what's up, Dead Ringer? GG's, my friend, GG's. And thank you much for the follow. We love you, mate. We love to see a survivor who doesn't feed into that toxic behavior. But I won't lie, I love taunting him a bit. Hello, yo, what's up, Meef? How goes it? How goes it? GG's, my friend, GG's. I appreciate it greatly. Laura and I were Swift. Ah, gotcha. Who were you playing as, out of curiosity? You're Meef? Okay, so, Meef was the other person you're swiping with. Hi, Silly Willy. How you doing, bud? Well, with that being said, Silly Willy, if you do keep up that line of talk, you will get timed out for 60 seconds. After 2 times out, the third infraction will result in a ban. But doing pretty well, Silly Willy. Doing pretty well. Can't complain. But GG's to everyone in that match. Silly's here after that horrendous rescue. Yeah, what's up, Jay Blaze? I take it you were Green Power Ranger? Jacker. Calm down there, mate. Calm down there. So, keep in mind that at the end of the day, when it comes to bad behavior in chat, let me and the mods take care of it. Are you going to get suspended? You don't need to. Jesus Christ. What just happened? I feel like I missed something. Hey, what's up, Slobby? Yeah, it's the Power Ranger? Gotcha. How you doing, J-Blaze? But yeah, keep in mind, guys, you know, let mods and I take care of people in chat. Don't feed the trolls. What was happening? Just salty survivors. It's no big deal. But for everyone who did join chat after that match, I do appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. He made another comment before his timed out. Ah, gotcha. No, 600 seconds is right, Frankie. A full 10 minutes is what we normally do. We do 600, 600, and then a ban. So you're fine. Alrighty, though. With that being said, this match here is going to be for our 6th win in a row. 600, no, it's 600, 600, then a ban. Great time to joy, I see? Yeah. He's had some salty survivors, it's no big deal. I mean, other than feeling like touring comp before, I was like, nah, we don't need that. Nope, you're right. I stated very clearly, if you continue that line of behavior, you will get timed out. Yeah, it sounds about right. We haven't had too many issues recently, to be fair. But with rank reset, usually kind of pops up, especially late at night when we start getting, you know, green ranks. No offense to anyone who's in green ranks, it just tends to be, for some reason, the most toxic ranking out of all the ranks. I don't know why. I feel like it's like that rank that just got out of yellow, and like they're close enough to purple to where they really want to get to red, but they're not there just yet. What were they salty about? Honestly, just some really good plays on my part. They felt that was camping, but they're really aggressive on the unhooks. Dead dog! Ooh, good map for me. Do we have my 3-gen? We do! We do have a really good 3-gen, so let's try and keep that where possible. Let's break this door. Let's start breaking doors. We'll prep while Corrupt is up. Yeah, matchmaking, you know, is matchmaking, unfortunately. Let's break our priority doors first. Before we start breaking non-priority doors. So, like, this door here. Now no-clip into the water tower for the golden toolbox. So has someone actually no-clipped into there? I take it. Hello? Oh, were you trying to do freaking, door tech? You sneaky little bugger. What are you, freaking Aaron? That's down you. Alright, she went to this locker. Do you see scratch marks? I wonder. Nope. Not there. Sure, if you want to drop down, that's fine with me. That means I don't have to worry about a flashlight save or a head-on play. I hear one person up there. I don't want to give them too much time on the gens in the back, though. All good, Jacker, all good. But just remember that let the mods and I take care of that type of behavior. They'll probably drop down to go for the unhook. There goes Ruin. Let's keep that in mind. And let's see, we see Jake here. Hi, Jakey boy. Wait for the flick. Perfect. Alright, we'll forgo that chase. We hear them on this gen still with another 12.5 seconds left on pop. Let's pop real quick. We need to go for that save soon. Otherwise, you're gonna get punished. Hit ace. Perfect. And down goes the ace. Alright, they're back on gen. We'll just pop it again. That's not too much of an issue. We see a nurse is calling. I'll let them heal. I'd rather prioritize this gen. Normally, I would recommend these survivors to wait to work on this gen till later. But they're, you know, I wanted to go for that chase. I'll hold off. Hi, Ace. Just stay there, bud. Just need to pop this gen real quick. There is a Jakey boy. We're going to fake back because I know Jane is here. Looks like Yoon's here as well. No one's been on that gen yet. Yeah, because they're kind of stuck in a scenario where I know where both their locations are. Good unhook. That's it, Jake. Make sure that we do. He'll go for Shack and drop pallet, maybe. Good hit. We see additional scratch marks from Ace as well. They already got my totem, so I don't need to worry about hooking here. Let's just check this gen for the sake of doing so. Make sure not my 3-gen, not on Gallows, not back there. Good, good, good. Let's reload. Ace is healed. He'll probably be the one who goes for the unhook, I'd imagine, since he was over by Water Wheel back there. We do see a gen up there. Let's take a shot. Almost hit the Yoon. That's a close one. If she would have continued up to the drop there, we probably gotten it. Let's pop this gen as we have another 22.5 seconds left on it. We do see scratch marks, but I'm not going to go for her. If she wants to continue going for this gen, I'll continue popping it. I could care less. They did not decide to heal her right away. They may have gone towards Water Wheel then. Yep, I see Ace, but I don't see Jake. Acey boy. What's the game plan here? There he is. Sprint burst. Let's wait that out. He does have a vault coming up. Good hit. And I imagine Yoon's back on that gen. Where are you going, Ace? You have a column tile coming up, I think? Ooh, that gen's also almost finished. Alright, they're not on the gen. Do I care if they get Saloon? Honestly, I don't. Saloon? No, Jane, I'm not Mop. I think not. Let's pop Jane's gen then. And then we can go for Saloon thereafter. I think that's the right play. Let's also take the time to break this door so that they don't have that loop available to them. Unlocking so close to me is really daring there, Yoon. Sorry to say, Skinner, but this is probably going to be the last match of the night, I'd bet. Ooh, close one. Looks like... Oh, wow, they got my 3-gen! Oh, look at you sneaky little buggers. Head on? Yeah, she had head on. Fair play. We see a self-care over there. Nurse is calling. You might want to stop that. Just telling you, Ace. Ooh, good timing. If he would have stopped at all, that would have been great. Well, we'll chase you. I don't have a hatchet. Otherwise, this would be a lot easier. Nope, you tried to bait. Not happening. Let's grab... You little sneaky bugger. Look at you, Yoon. That was an amazing play. 2 gens. Ace is back here. Scratch marks and Crow go off. So we know he's over here. That's a bad idea, Ace. Bad idea. Nope. There's a DC. Which means we can go for Jake now, who's still injured, which is great in my opinion. They could try to take a body block here, but it's not gonna work. Good attempt there, Jake. And we also saw, I think, Yoon here as well. No attempt on the flashlight save. And let's hook you up here, then go for Saloons. They broke my 3-gen. I think it'll be important for me to carry that. Nope, Saloon's gone. They did a really good job of splitting gens. I'll give credit where it's due. Let's go for Water Wheel, see what progress is made there. Only 1 still. Well, hello there, Yoon. How goes it? Ah, just hit the top there. I think I had the lineup. Not gonna lie. There is a 10% regression on that gen. 20% if they hit it twice, potentially. Let's go for it. Unless maybe that was a red herring. Hello, Jane. How goes it? You're going to the LT wall. That's not going to be a good decision. Good dead hard, though. Look at you. Beautifully played, honestly. Let's go for this. She'll go here. Is there a pallet? There is not. He has the pallet here, though. She'll go around long side. Actually, she may have given me long side. It's hard to say on that pallet. Jake's trying to set up for the flashlight save, potentially. He went for what's considered a safer pallet. Keep in mind that she'll go down here. And let's wait. I have an idea. Let's reload real quick. And we'll wait for Jake to set up. Hello, Jake. I thought so. You lost a lot of momentum there by dipping and diving. Good dead hard. Cut her off there. Let's show the red light. She made me point a little bit down. Let's pick up. I doubt Jake is coming back. Not after being injured. And they're in a really good position right now, though I will say Gallows is a rough gen to play around. Alright, we need to go, let's see, Water Wheel's finished, Gallows is there, back corner, and then, what's the last gen? I think the left corner, right? Yeah. Let's just check that gen. Don't see any progress there, no progress on Gallows. Let's check over here. Crow's come back in 20 seconds, suggesting that, I want to say Yoon is back here. Let's find out. There's the unhook. Probably from Jake, then. At least I'd imagine so. Nope, that was Yoon. Close. We're always so close about getting that ever so on top. Head on play. Yeah, you kind of bottlenecked yourself there. Not going to get very far. Perfect. Let's pick you up. Jake could get the flashlight safe if he really wanted to. That's not happening. Looks like Jake is here. Not a moth, Jake. Sorry to say. So let's hook. Let's pop. And then let's chase. We can go to the right, try and cut him off. Alright, Jakey boy, where are you going? Scratch marks here. He also vaulted. We made a lot of distance on him because he came towards me. Oh, both of them are here. That's lovely stuff to see. Good dead hard. But went into a little bit of nowhere. Good dodge, though. Perfect. Let's get you up on hook. And then we'll reload. I think Jake might be dead, potentially. Yep, Jake is dead. Perfect, perfect. We'll reload at this point in time. And, of course, there's the gen that had some work back here. I don't see that gen or Gallows with any work. Let's take a look-see. Looks like it has been touched up a bit. So I imagine that someone's nearby. No scratch marks. Could be in locker, potentially. But not seeing it so far. Gallows is a pretty bad place for them. Should probably break this while we're passing by. Produce some potential life value. And let's make sure... Hello? Sounds like they're right here on chest. Perfect find. She falls to the right. Let's give chase. I mean, she could use the windows relatively well to get some distance. But she opts against it, and instead we'll try and go this way. Yeah, she's doing what she needs to do. It's a smart play, honestly. Yoon took the time to heal, which means she wasn't on gens. Yo, what's up, Truth? How goes it? Alright, let's break this. Let's open you up. Or then open you up, but pick you up. Already open up the door, didn't need to open another door. Alright. Put you up on hook. Looks like they were or are in that locker. Attempted head-on play? I might as well reload while I'm here. At 3 AM and cannot sleep? That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll hopefully able to get some rest soon. Alright, well, let's go in search of Hatch, though I guess we don't need to, as they have already found him. But that being said, that is our 6th win on the Huntress. GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, not too bad. Well, that being said, that is our last match of tonight. And we'll be back again tomorrow at 5 PM CST for some more matches of both Huntress and Demogorgon, who are now on 6 wins, so not too shabby. With that being said, let's go see who is streaming over on Children of the Fog. And you know who we're going to go raid? We're going to go raid some Vile Vega, one of my refs and commentators over on Champions of the Fog. You gonna try Nemesis? I will indeed. As soon as it comes out, I'll be playing Nemesis tomorrow. I'm quite excited. Well, with that being said, though, as always, if you guys did enjoy the show, make sure to hit that follow button. If on a though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. I'll see you tomorrow for the new content drop. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye!